'cause I want to fit in. Sorry, you're just not terribly important to me.
Did you know that when the Houston's debut her phone number one single song? Did you know that Christy, there are no girls with good personalities? I don't think we should see each other anymore. It never was supposed to be. Gotta return some videotapes. Have to return some videotapes. Did you know I'm utterly insane? I like to dissect girls that ate some of their brains. Gotta return some videotapes. I'm really late. I guess I'm probably returning videotapes. I guess I'm probably returning videotapes.
One, two, three, four, America! Again! Coming again to save the motherfucking day, America! Again! Freedom is the only way! Terrorists, your game is through! Now you have to answer to America! Again! So lick my butt and circle back of America! Again! What you gonna do when they come for you? It's a dream! We all share, it's a hope for tomorrow, for you, wow, for you, wow, for you. America, again, freedom is the only way. Oh, fuck yeah, Walmart, Donald, baseball, football, baseball, internet, slavery, fuck yeah. Whoa, fuck yeah.
The following program is rated TV-17, containing bad language,
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
sexual situations,
Like, you gonna take your pants off instead?
nudity,
Sure.
and graphic depictions of nut-crunching dick kicks.
Oh, I just had to kick in the diddly again.
Parental discretion is advised. All right, there we go. We are live. It is Sunday night. Welcome to the Ronin Joe Show. I am your host, Ronin Joe, the best looking, the sexiest guy alive. Joining me is the cutest little guy, Mr. Sean Arendt over here doing his thing. How you doing, Sean?
I'm doing great. I'm doing awesome. I can't wait for this topic. I love the world we currently live in, where everything's racist. You go to buy a green tomato or tomato, and it's slightly orange, and you're like, that's racist. I don't know how, but 2026, yo.
Hey, we're gonna get into some stuff tonight. Some good things, some fun things, like we usually do here on the Ronin Joe Show. But there are some things to jump into. The music sounds really loud today.
Very loud.
Let me see. Let me turn it down.
That's soft and tender.
Yeah,
like
StreamYard's weird. StreamYard's weird. Like the settings, like the same settings, and all of a sudden things are different. You know, we'll see. We'll see what's going on. All right, let's just jump right into saying hi to the chat. Guys, again, we are doing the whole dual stream between the vertical and the horizontal. This is the Twilight Zone. Join us here. So you might be seeing comments that are not in the chat you're in, but it's okay. Just know that we're all here together as one big orgy of a show, and that's what we're doing. You know what's cool? Seeing new people at the #1 spot.
Look at that.
New people. And so if you're in the vertical channel, Bretsky the Great was in there first, but StreamYard keeps track of all of the chats when they come in. So the first person in the chat was Old VR. And my friend, that makes you #1 in the chat, #1 in our hearts. That makes you, my friend.
You're #1.
Yes, indeed you are, and welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you very much for taking that #1 spot. And I see a couple of people in here saying no more Tatum as Gambit. Same thing with Mark Penguin's in the house saying Tatum was trash. Hold on a second, Sean.
So, Mr. Penguin, a penguin is a bird that cannot fly. I am a man. I have a name.
And his name is Mark Penguin. Welcome to the show. What do you think about that, man? Because I actually kind of liked Tatum as Gambit. And I'm looking forward to him in Doomsday.
Well, I liked him for this one and done.
Okay,
I'm sure,
one and done.
You know, he's going to be done after this Doomsday. Cool. You know, that's awesome. Then we'll get somebody new. This will be our third Gambit.
Yeah, recast him. Yeah, recast him. But, it was cool to see him doing the cameo in Wolverine Deadpool. He's going to be in Doomsday. Who knows how long he's going to be on screen for, but it's kind of cool. I don't mind it. I have to say, I don't mind it. Is there a better actor out there if you're going to portray the character correct? I'm sure there will be.
Yeah.
Will they cast him correctly? Who knows? We'll find out. Matthew is in the house. It says, hail Joe in the awesome chat. Hail to you, my friend.
How are you?
Bretsky the Great says, salute to the incoming chat and to the heavy metal Ronin. Salute to you, my friend. I love that nickname. I appreciate it very, very much. We have Rick Saylor, the first member in the chat tonight. You guys all know that the first members get this.
Oh my god! I'm sorry! I can't stop coming! I'm sorry! Oh, it feels so good!
You know it feels so good to have the members in the chat tonight.
The common thread in all of my failed schemes is human stupidity. People are just too stupid to accept me as their leader.
This is always a fact. And it will be until the end of time.
Listen to Rick.
We also have John Epple in the house says, the evil ginger is here now. The fun may begin.
I don't think you're evil.
But I do like the nickname.
Yeah.
I do like
we'll
that. Market
stick with
that.
it.
Yeah, market that. That's good. Change your handle on YouTube to the evil ginger. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Pritchard's in the house says, do those contacts hurt to put in? No, they don't.
No,
because it was
just-
all fake. I'm assuming he's talking about the thumbnail that I used for the show tonight, which depicts me as Gambit with the red eyes. Did you see that, Sean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I look awesome.
Yeah.
It's all about me, baby. You know. It's
Yeah.
the Ronin Joe show.
You're
It's
like
all
Maya.
about Joe.
Look at you. You're like, wait, if you're Maya,
Wait,
then
what?
I'm Cisco.
Okay, wait. Why am I a girl?
I mean, she's hot.
I mean, I'll take it, but just, I don't know. We'll see. KO Joe's in the house. Good to see you, my friend.
Awesome.
We also have the infamous Mr. Cursed. There's his greetings. I was looking for that. I was like, greetings from Raleigh, North Carolina. Good to see you, my friend. We also have Epic 411s in the house, rocking it, throwing the fist in there. I love it. Good to see you. We have Oz here as well. So the thumbnail looks great. Need one of you and Sean as Backlash and Grifter.
That's cool. Yo,
That'd be
we
cool.
should be there for Halloween.
That would be cool. I'd be down with that. The only problem is I can't show our faces because they both have masks covering. You know? But I do like that. It's a good concept.
I mean, while we're sitting down.
Yeah. Twisted Dreams is in the house. Good to see you.
Subject's notes. The extraction theory papers. Am I the only one who did the reading?
Most of the time, all the time. Yes. Says Spider-Man Noir, absolute fire. It was. We'll talk about it a little bit. Sean hasn't finished it. We're not going to do spoilers because I don't know how many people have finished it. But we're going to give an overall thoughts of what we've seen so far. I've finished it, and I have quite enjoyed it. I'll say that. John says, I love that the racist is up for interpretation now. Who needs actual definition anymore? That's a good point.
That's racist.
Racist in this economy? Ja Rose in the house.
Moaning.
He says, is it just me or is Sean morphing into Mike McMahon with the beard? What do you think about that, Sean?
Maybe. I still got the scar on my back when he stabbed me in the back with his keys.
Well, that's a whole other story altogether. Really should get a Sean Claude Van Damme Gambit back in the day. Oh, yeah. Remember the Wizard fan casting for X-Men? Yeah. It was Jean-Claude Van Damme. I remember that. We got Jesse Combs in the house. Says hello from Wheeling, West Virginia. Well, hello to you from
How you doing?
Michigan. Good to
West
see you.
Michigan?
Thank you for being here. West Michigan. From West Michigan.
West Side shit.
Christopher Bouchard in the house. Says, what's up, Joe and Sean? Good to see you, my friend. We also have Aaron. Aaron Curtis. I think it's more about Tatum exhaustion. He's been in multiple films in the past couple of years, and people feel it's enough. Okay, fair enough.
That happens. Yeah, that happens.
You know what? I'm not a huge fan of him as an actor in general. I kind of like the fact that he was trying to get a Gambit movie off for so long because he was a huge fan of Gambit, and he finally got cast as a fan casting for Deadpool Wolverine. So that was kind of cool. So that kind of makes me root for the guy. Do I want to see a full movie with him as Gambit? Probably not. Would I be upset if they did that? Not at all.
My name is Jeff.
My name is Jeff. Wiley J. Dross is in the house. Says, howdy, something is different. What is different? It's probably because, yes, I can see that you were in the chat. You were watching on the vertical, the mobile version of the stream. So what we've been doing lately, and I got this from Dr. Ben. I was on his show a couple weeks ago, and they streamed their show to 2 different platforms on YouTube. A vertical platform, and then the regular platform. Now, what I've noticed so far is it is bringing in more views. So as annoying as it might be for some people, if you jump into the vertical platform, just go to the regular one. You X out of that, you go to Ronin Joe. The regular one is still there for you guys to check out. But there are people that just like to watch like this on their phones without having to turn it like
while
that.
They're going like this, doing the other hand.
While they're doing that, So we're catering to everybody around here. You know what I'm saying?
Clip that.
That's why you're going to also see names that aren't in your chat because it's in everybody else's chat. But we're all here together as one big family on the Ronin Joe Show here on YouTube.
Yeah.
Ja Rose says, dude from Lost who played Sawyer back in the day was a perfect Gambit. Yeah. What was that guy's name? I can't remember. But yeah, he's getting old these days. He's in his 50s. But yeah, he would have been perfect back in the day. Arlund is in the house. Says, I would like a thinner Gambit. Yeah, I can't deny that. Yeah, on a Cajun diet. Let's go. All right, let's jump into a couple things before we get into all the racist talk, which I think will be the dominating conversation of this show that we're going to get into in a little bit. But let's start it out with some things that aren't as heavy as that. I want to bring up, though, you guys know the Warlock Awards, the Warlock magazine's out. The new edition has dropped. And I just want to give a shout out to a couple things and just highlight this because they do a good job of a good job for the community in general, for independent comics, for CG, all that kind of stuff. And it's a fun fan-based system, So one thing I'm going to say to you guys, if you were a fan of Ronin Joe, you're a fan of Joe M Sonntag, who is me, get in here and vote. When I share these links and say, hey, go vote for me, because this is going to help in these fan voting, which is fun. It's more or less just clout, right? That's just where we're going here for clout. It doesn't really mean too much more than fun clout. That's all it is. So nobody get upset out there. But the thing's dropped and it says cover artists. So we have Dale Keown is number 1, which I don't think will ever change. John Malin, though, they have him rocking the Reaper Destroyer cover for issue 2 here, as number 2 has been there for a while. And so I just wanted to highlight that because it's just all about me. You know what I'm saying?
There you
go. We also have Reaper Destroyer coming in at 10 as the top 10 comics here. Now I was 9. I've been bumped by He Punk, which is absolutely crazy, and that's racist. It's what it is. It's racist. I'm American. Vasilis Lois is Greek. Wait, what?
You're black?
I'm part black, I guess. So yeah, I feel that I should not be 10. I should be 9. And He Punk is coming in, so I've got a beef to pick with Vasilis Lolis there. But He Punk is actually a very awesome book. We saw a trailer of it. Dude is really, really talented. I'm digging his style more and more. Check it out. Rising Hosts, you have Salty at number 1. You got Patrick Quinlan as number 2. We got our guy, Elliot Rodriguez, as number 5 coming in there. I'm liking this top 10 here. Check that out. Back me, bro. So go check that out. All right, so let's do the next one. I just have to give a shout out because this is my first cover on Warlock. So they used the Reaper Destroyer issue 2 Lightning Strike Virgin variant as the cover for this digital magazine. And I think that is badass. So shout out to me, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to me. I am in the top 10 still, just barely hanging on with the top 10 artists with these incredible artists ahead of me. So maybe I'll move up, maybe I won't. I don't know. That's up to you guys, but I appreciate being up there. Writers, you still have Malin at there at the top. We got all the names in there. One day I'll get up there.
Wait.
Yeah,
go back to the artist.
Yeah, writers. Oh, go back to the artists?
Artists. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Artists.
Oh, I thought fuck. The guy that's between Graham and Aaron.
Yeah,
I thought. Oh, that's Billy?
Yeah, it's Billy. Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was in like a mobile chair.
Okay.
Like he was like a paraplegic.
So he's
I'm like, how does he draw?
He's all,
okay.
decked out in his military garb there. Yeah. Straight badass.
That's cool. Looks like anybody.
And then one last thing that has to do with me. This says top 10 shows / entertainers. Your guy, Joe Sonntag, is sitting there at 8. So shout out to everybody that's been there, going in and voting us in there. Reaper Destroyer is in the what is this? Pre-order funding now. You got Spring Ball, which is really good. Definitely get out. Barbaric Tales, Bronze Star 2, and then Reaper Destroyer issue 2. Definitely go and check that out. Fan favorites. I'm number 10. Look at that. All right. Nice. I'm moving up in the world, guys. I'm moving up in the world. Fans, so just shout out. I just want to say shout out to you guys. Remember, Fans Fest, For the Fans Fest is coming out. What, October? We're all going to be there. Sean and I will be there with Superior Press Comics, doing our thing. Just rocking and rolling out there, meeting everybody, having a great time. I can't wait. Extremely excited.
I got a really bad echo going on, apparently. And I can hear it too.
It's every single time I share that page. I don't know what it is. I feel like every time. All right, let me bring that down. You still have it?
Do I still have? No, I'm good.
Do you have it now?
Do I have it now?
Do you have it now?
Yeah.
Every time it's stupid. It's stupid. I think it's StreamYard is what it is.
It's StreamYard and Twitter.
Sean is echoing bad. Okay, so you guys are hearing it too. Massive echoes. Massive. Oh, that's bullcrap. I'm not going full screen, and Sean is echoing. Says Matt, it could be my ancient. No, it's on this end.
Am I echoing?
I don't hear it now, but I think it's StreamYard. I think it's every time I share that page, and I don't know why that is the case, but every time I share that page, we did the same thing last week too. Echo off. Okay. Well, let me. All right, hold on a second. Let's try this again. Is the echo still there? Tell me, chat, because we got to figure this out. Because I'll have to figure out a different way to share the format.
Yeah.
Disturb Echoes 3. And is it only Sean? Is it only Sean doing the echo?
Yes.
Okay. That's a hilarious problem to have, says Twisted Dreams. Disturb Echoes says K.O. Joe. It was fine in the beginning of the show, so I'm assuming it's just
what changed?
It's this page. We brought up this page. That's what changed.
I know, like the echoing. was better in the beginning, but now it just irks him.
No, I think there's no echo. All right, so what I'm gonna do then? That kind of sucks because I gotta. That echo is racist. Sean, you're good now. Only Sean and only that page. Mother chuckers. Sean, do a monster truck rally style promo. All right, hold on a second.
Right.
There you go. Do it with the echo now.
Back. Wait, I should just do it.
Yeah, just do it normal because you got the echo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back type 1 now. Don't be a bro. There's shittier books out there. And you guys back them. Suckers. But back mine, mine's better. It's got a great story, it's got great coloring, great production. We're almost to print. Come on.
All right, I'll change out the page, guys, because apparently that isn't working. So let me bring a couple of these pages over to this other page, and we'll see if that helps the echo go away. All right, let's see. Let me share something else and see if that's going to help. You guys tell me if the echo is gone now when I share this page, because I want to look at something. I don't want the echo on here to look at it. Okay, we got echo still. You guys let me know, because we're going to jump, because I want to look at this X-Men 97 Season 2 trailer.
Echo?
Anybody
No.
echo?
No, that's awesome.
No echo? Okay,
No
it must
echo.
just be when I share the separate pages like that. It's just going to have to be in this one. Okay. Okay, whatever. That is what it is. All right, let's dive into this because why not?
Stoked.
Because why not? Because this looks really good. Let's check it out. This is X-Men 97 Season 2. Let me know in the chat what you guys think of this, because I really enjoyed Season 1. So did Sean. We talked about it quite a bit. And I've been leery of Season 2 because Bo DeMayo, which did Season 1, was fired right before Season 1 came out. Talked to him a couple times, behind the scenes, back rooms, that kind of stuff. Got some inside dirt on what was going on at Disney. He actually was someone that kept a lot of the woke stuff out of that show, even though there was a little bit that got into it. And I'm a little worried that with him being gone, they're just going to pack this woke. We're going to find out, but the trailer looks pretty good. We're going to go one time through with this, try stopping every once in a while. Here we go.
It's hard to believe what's not waiting for me. Someone I lost. Someone special.
So if you guys missed it, in Season 1, Gambit died, which was a epic death, by the way. Epic death. We got a guy, Badass Turner's in the house, says, hail
What's
to
up, brother? Good to see you.
Good to see you, man.
You missed my echo.
Yeah, no echo. We're looking good on that. Sorry, here we go.
The X-Men are scattered through time. In the past, from the start of Apocalypse's reign, to the future at the height of...
The animation
How is he
looks...
talking?
The animation looks great on this, man. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Yeah, tell me.
It looks like a little
Honest thoughts.
stiff in places, like when Rogue was talking and or whatever. It just looked a little offbeat, like a little delay. Just.
Do you think maybe it was just one of those trailer effects where they're using a shot of Rogue and she's not
Could
really
be.
saying what she's saying?
Could be.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, even the animation just seemed off, just slowed or skipped a beat or what have you. But hopefully it's just for the trailer.
It could be just for the trailer. Maybe it could be just playing on X, But the scenery shots of this are fantastic. I think when we saw that last year too, where the animation got better as the show went on. Impactful scenes within the show were really good. Like they poured a lot of money into that part of the show, and so that might be the same thing. We get just like comic book artists, right? You're gonna put a little bit more effort into that double page spread, into the bigger panels, the covers, and maybe you cheat a little bit on some of the other panel work. So that's probably the animation could be absolutely the same here.
His rule.
The X-Men. I must strike them at their most vulnerable. The 1990s.
Oh yeah. Polaris. What?
He's like at their most vulnerable.
The
1993.
1990s. Yeah.
It's like,
So this is definitely going to deal with time jumping. We're going to jump around from era, obviously going back to ancient Egypt, might be going into the future as well from what season 1 ended. But for some reason, we're all going back to the 1990s, which is fine with me because that to me was my favorite era of X-Men and the comics, regardless.
I like how we're going to get some sort of Age of Apocalypse from it.
Yeah.
With the future, how it's alternated, whatnot. Like that's them doing Age of Apocalypse.
They did a lot of amalgamations of storylines in season 1, so I think they're going to do the same thing. I think we're going to get some Days of Future Past. We're going to get some Age of Apocalypse in here as well. Maybe some more modern day X-Men stories that I probably have not read because they seem to borrow from Hickman's run a little bit as well in season 1. So I think we're going to get amalgamation of different storylines here. But so far, so good. Twisted Dream says, Sean, when there's another Echo, please do a 97 Michael Jordan introduction.
Like,
nice.
no.
You gotta be
Like reigning at 5'11" and a half and 165 pounds soaking wet, the blue-eyed Mexican heartthrob, Sean Daniel Latino in her ass, Aaron's. Boom, boom, boom.
You gotta go like, and now, starting at guard from North Carolina, number 23. That's what you got to do.
I'll do that, yeah.
All right, here we go.
Jeez, could have at least bought me a drink first.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Interesting.
Yeah.
We gotta get the X-Men back
See, that's trash.
to the 90s.
Okay. I agree with you on that.
Like
this looks really good.
That's
that
cool.
looks really good. That looks really
That's cool.
awesome.
Yeah.
But you're right. Like that's you're right. So either they're still
That's
working on this.
racist because they cut the cost on the African American
Indian.
future
Yeah.
and Navajo Futurians
Bastards, man.
mutants.
KO Joe says nowadays animation nowadays seems to have fallen off. No, I agree.
Yeah.
It's
Even
they're going cheaper
Invincible.
routes,
Invincible this past season seemed a
man,
little
looked
lackluster.
garbage.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I'll tell some people they'll at you.
Wiley Jade says Marvel needs to pretend that the Yellow Angel costume never existed.
What?
I don't mind that though.
You're crazy.
No, I'd say I don't mind the yellow and blue Chris Claremont Uncanny X-Men costumes. Like those are, to me, they're just classic. I like the 90s better. But it's classic.
No, I believe he was referring to in the photo. Like that was like his second or third costume.
Oh, okay.
Like when Polaris was on the team, I think that was is
Gotcha.
that when Barry Wintersmith was doing it?
Could have been.
Yeah.
I love all the obscure character cameos. Yeah, with
Same.
Morph in there, they can throw in and do like all the different characters. Of which in this you see like Deadpool, you see Psylocke, and I think that's just Morph. I saw some people thinking that those characters are going to be in the season. I just think it's Morph doing more cameos, which is fine. You know. All right, let's get past this trash part right here.
We gotta get the X-Men back to the 90s.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
There's Cable.
You fight a battle that cannot be won.
See, that's cool. A lot of this is good.
Against the dawn of an age that cannot be stopped.
This isn't just about us. It's about everyone we've lost.
From the beginning of time.
Yeah, there's Deadpool.
Ages
Yeah.
of tomorrow. We stand together, right here, right now. I believe in the X-Men. We're back, baby.
Frank Miller.
Frank Miller homage there. You know.
Yeah.
So whoever's doing this, I'm so far very hopeful because it seems like that looks like trash. Again, some of the stuff though, I wanted to go back. Like some of this stuff. So there's Deadpool.
Oh, the Brood.
Oh, that is the Brood.
Nice.
Storm looking badass. Couple different
Yeah.
costumes in here, just like the first season. You got Storm. Okay, so that's the Brood, definitely. Changing into Deadpool there. Pretty cool. Sure, Rob Liefeld's going to be getting some royalties with Cable and Deadpool in here.
Good for him.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Psylocke needs to have bigger boobs.
Bigger boobs?
Bigger boobs for sure. And that's not the best. That's not none of this right here is my favorite animation. I will say that. I love Psylocke. She's one of my favorite, sexiest characters the X-Men ever created.
Do you like her Asian or British?
Either or.
Okay.
Either or. She's fine. Asian probably is what I prefer.
Yeah.
But either or is fine. You see, some of this stuff right here.
Horrible.
Horrible. Not good.
16-bit, like Super Nintendo.
Yeah. You know, some of this stuff right here. But then you get into, like, see, I like that costume.
That's good information,
yeah. I like that. Like, some of these shots, I feel like they're like, all right, we're not putting a lot of money into this right here. Polaris right there. It's cool to see X. Oh, look at that. You got Gen X or Generation X.
Oh, cool. There, yeah.
Yeah, you got Generation X. Who's this?
That one
chick? Who's this hedgehog-looking chick? I can't remember.
I forget. Silence. Fuck, I forget. She was cool.
Remember. Yeah.
It's not Mondo. That's M something. Fuck, what was his name? He was cool.
I don't know. Sunspot and Exodus. Yeah, I saw Exodus in there as well. Archangel is the only one to make me think that tough. Wait, what? Archangel is the only one to make pink that. Pink that. Okay, yeah. Well, purple and pink. Yeah, Gambit did pink very well though. Yeah, I was just gonna say the brown costume of Wolverine looks absolutely awesome, which you don't see except for like Pride of the X-Men back in the 80s.
And he was Australian, but no, Penance.
Australian.
Yeah,
Penance. Yeah, Epic and John pointing that out as well. Lots of cool characters in here. Let's keep going through this real quick because there's a lot of stuff they're just packing in this trailer. Yeah, here we go. Archangel, one of my favorite characters. You know what I'd like to see them do though? I want to see him the way that Jim Lee drew him when he had all the extra wings. Because if you know biblical depictions of archangels, they have 6 wings, and so Jim Lee. Yeah, if you looked at the way Jim Lee used to draw the wings, he used to draw like 6 wings, and he'd have like these smaller wings coming off. You know, I always thought that was pretty cool. They never did that with animation, but they should because it just gives the character a different feel. But still, I love archangels. One of my favorite characters.
Run when he became Archangel. So good. Yo, shout out to them for having for depicting Nightcrawler with being Catholic, you know.
Yeah, keeping
with the 2001 suit, and then that's awesome because a couple years ago they would shy the fuck away from that.
And we got a group shot here, so we got Morphs, Cyclops, Jean, Storm, Archangel, Wolverine, Forge, Cable, Jubilee. Is
Sunspot?
Is that Sunspot? Okay, yeah. Sunspot's there. Psylocke's. Oh, that's probably Morph. No, that's real Psylocke. Morph's over here.
Yeah.
So that really is Psylocke. Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, so Morph is just going to be, appearing as Gambit. We're getting the actual Psylocke in here. That's cool. Yeah, she's just coming in there from the back there. Yeah. I'm excited. Yeah, cool Frank Miller homage there. I like that. So, this makes me hopeful because I thought Bo DeMeo was the one really kind of, spearheading this kind of like, let's do the fan service stuff. But this thing looks like it's full fan service again. Like that.
Maybe the other cats in there weren't as wokies as we thought, or whoever's in charge, is just that uber nerd of a fan that it's going to over the non-wokeism shit. It's going to overbear the wokeism shit. I'm sure there's going to be in there because why not?
That could be. KO just says animation is expensive. That's why there's no extra wings. That could be.
Yeah, probably.
No women curves. Yeah, so I'm waiting to see because in season 1, the Goblin Queen, sexy as hell. They put a lot of curves into that costume, and I was actually surprised because it was Disney that they went all out for that. So we'll see. But yeah, it's kind of blocky. Sunfire.
I don't know.
I Sunfire. What was
Sunfire? Oh, dude, he's a Japanese guy or Asian.
Yeah,
he's got the cool like fish looking dumb mask, red, Age of Apocalypse.
Oh,
He was awesome.
Yeah, that's a cool. Yeah, the Age of Apocalypse character.
Yeah.
That's a cool.
Then in
character.
the 90s, like Wills just gave him like kind of an armor suit
Yeah,
on like armor shoulder pads. Wills made him so dope.
good shit. I'm not sure what's going on with this.
Well, that's what she's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Cyclops likes to get pegged, but like they're wearing the Grant Morrison era.
Yeah, the
Don't
costumes.
know why. Yeah, don't know why. I don't remember them doing this.
Yeah, Ja Rule was saying
Grant
the new
Morrison.
X-Men costumes were the worst. Yeah, they were not my favorite.
Yeah.
I didn't like them at all.
A little fat.
Not at all. I would much rather go with the classic, blue and yellow costumes, even from the
or
original.
revert that.
Yeah.
Like do that color scheme and do that costume, but revert it. Like,
I just think them wearing these like big bulky jackets
it's
and
not
stuff.
doing much for his hips. He looks a little fatty. He looks a little fatty to hatty.
Yeah,
And like the whole like the women aren't curvies. That's like a Latina with a flat ass. Like,
yeah,
nobody wants
that doesn't work. Nobody wants that. Come on, people.
Yeah.
So what's going on with this though? I mean, like, what's she? I don't understand the Wolverine claws. I don't.
Well, if you see how his beams shoot out after, there's more than one, so like they're echoing or they're.
Oh, okay.
See, whatever that word is. That
okay. I get
Halo's
it.
probably yelling at the screen. You're fucking fizzling, asshole. Like,
Yeah,
alright, sorry.
She'd be like, "Are you kidding me? I can't. I'm not even gonna try to do.
Momo.
I can't even do
these
her accent.
cocksuckers.
Oh, he's throwing Jubilee,
There
kind of
you
like
go.
a speedball special there.
Yeah.
No, it looks good. I'm excited. I'm down for this. I like
So
the.
stoked.
Obviously, we get Magneto back.
Mm-hmm.
Beard looks cool. Wolverine gets his adamantium back, so we got to figure out how that's. See, now this is what I was saying. This looks good. Yeah. This kind of stuff looks good. The backgrounds, like everything that the trailer started out really solid.
Mm-hmm.
I know you said it was kind of clunky with the Rogue, but these are all from season 1. These are all shots from season 1.
Oh, okay.
And now, wait, what was that? Who's that? Is
It's
that
probably
Pestilence?
maybe. Yeah, that's definitely a horseman. It's probably Pestilence.
Nice. And I still think they're going to bring Gambit back as one of the horsemen in this series. I think that's one of the surprises that they're not showing.
Yes. Or
You
a
know what I'm
time slip, time jump, different time era.
Or what that could be too. Yeah.
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 I'm with
look at-
this,
look at
man.
the
Like,
ancient Egypt is that's
yeah, this looks
legit.
awesome. Yeah, like, okay, let's say like overall, I really enjoyed Invincible, but it's kind of boring this season. This makes up for everything. Like, I am so fucking stoked for this.
Oh, there's Nathan.
Yeah. And then there's the diabetic guy.
Yeah.
Deadpool, who has type 1, type 2, and type 3 diabetes.
Yeah. I'm excited for this. I think this looks good. I can't wait for it to come out. When's this coming out?
July 1st.
Oh, good. There you go. July 1st.
Yeah.
July 1st, starting streaming. Yeah, I'm ready for it. Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm excited. Let me know what you're thinking, chat. Let me know what you're thinking.
Yes.
Dave Cockrum costumes were weak.
Peak.
Oh, my screen is smaller.
Dave Cockrum was the first professional comic book artist I met at the age of 11 in my hometown, and the first person outside my family that saw the design for Strees, and he liked the name. And so I stuck with Strees because it was supposed to be straight, but I was an 11-year-old, a little slow in the head and couldn't spell. When one of the greatest costume designers in comic book history likes your shit, even though he's being a really nice guy to a little kid,
Yeah.
go for it.
Let me bring up this before we're going to jump into the racist talk and get into it. Did you see Bullseye's new costume for season 2 or season 3? Because I know they're
no,
they're doing
awesome.
the white eyes.
Good.
I love it. They're doing the white eyes just
official?
like they did. As far as I know, this is official. Yeah. As far as I know, that this is official. Now, granted, I didn't do a lot of research to make sure that's true.
Yeah, real enough.
But
It's on the internet.
It made sense because, you know, they just did this with Wolverine. For the most part, people really dug it. You know, there's some people that complained about it, but for the most part, people really dug it. And there you go. You got a good shot of him with the white. And I think it looks, I love the fact that we're going classic here. Let's get the costume. Let's get the bullseye going.
Yeah.
I'd like to have seen it black instead of blue. You know, I don't understand why they're doing this kind of blue scheme. Did he have blue on the original? I always thought he was
he was just rim lighting and shit. It's black and white, but probably filming in the dark, it went into translated as well on screen.
Okay.
But granted, they had Matt in the black gear for the first season.
Yeah.
What the fuck do I know? But that's cool.
I'm liking it. I love it.
Because that's
I want to see more white eyes. You know, like I want to see more characters with masks depicted with these white eyes because I don't know why. It looks cool. It gives like an eerie, like the Wolverine costume looks fantastic with the white eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really does. I would love to see them continue to do that. Never watched season 1, but I might though. Do it. Check it out. I think you'll dig it. Check it out and then get ready for season 2. We got the Don in the house. Says, dudes. Hail Joe and Sean. Mama Donna says, hey, hope you guys are having a great weekend. Let's effing go.
Do it,
Thank
Don.
you, brother. And hi to Mama Donna. Good
How
to
are
see
you? Is he giving you shit?
Yeah, don't let him do that.
Don't do that.
There is a Don. Share your GoFundMe in the chat, please. We're trying to help Don raise some money to fix his roof. So we want to make sure if you find it within your heart to give some money, every little bit can help. So please definitely do that. If Don drops that in there for us, we would appreciate you very much. Can we talk about the guy in the background? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that guy. He's like...
He's like, I love my job.
It's like, yeah, it's like, I love my
being
job.
Here. I love you.
Let's go. I love that we can go... I didn't realize you can go like zoomed in here with X. That's pretty cool. So the reason why I think this is legit, let me get down here. So there's that. Yeah, so look at, so like all these different, well, I guess that's a reverse shot. That's the same shot. Okay, never mind. I think it's legit. I haven't seen anybody say that this isn't so far.
That's cool.
So let me see. So this is just all the shit that I clip for things I could possibly talk about. There's a shot without his mask on from filming. Here we go. This is... we'll get to that in a second. So this is from Getty Images, wherever that might be, by this person, but this is a shot of the mask. So this is what makes me feel like this is actually legit, without actually looking at any articles to see if that's the case.
Without doing any due diligence.
Yeah.
We're just going to go and say it's true.
Yeah, let's just do that. I like that.
Yeah.
We're going to say it's true. Guys, this is the link. Please go check that out. Feel free to give what you can. If you can help, you know, every little bit helps. Black mold, a caved-in roof, living conditions not that great. So let's help out one of our own, please. Yeah, Wyitis for sure, says R. Lund. Yeah, I'm with you guys. I'm with you guys. Oh, speaking of Bullseye, happy birthday to Colin Farrell, who turns 50 years old today, or yesterday, or one of these days.
Wow.
He was the original Bullseye back in the early 2000s. I still liked his portrayal.
Yeah, he was Scott. I liked it.
So yeah, that's what makes me think that this is actually legit. So, but yeah, like who is this? So this is, hopefully the thread doesn't open anything.
Oh no shit!
The Haktua girl apparently got some enhancements.
Good for her.
Which she needed because, you know, this is what it is. She lost all that money for people on that crypto. Remember that happened like last year or something, or 2 years ago?
Yeah, I heard it was going to happen. That's crazy.
Yeah, this big thing. Like lots of people lost money and she gained a lot of. I don't know. I didn't keep track of it, but she disappeared after that for a little while. She came back now with some boobs, which she didn't have before. If you guys ever saw a picture of her, she was not very.
She's got them now.
Booby, but you know what she's getting ready for?
Porn.
OnlyFans.
All right.
I don't know that for sure, but that's where I think we're heading to.
Breaking news: she's doing OnlyFans. Is there scars?
No, it's a tattoo.
Oh.
She got like a tattoo here, like a signature or something. I don't know whose signature it is, but yeah, because it's in another picture too down here. Yeah, it's a signature. But yeah, no, it's just something I saw. I was like, yeah, I'll bring that up, you know. Okay. Let's bring this down. Let's talk a little bit about, Well, actually, before we get into the racism, before we get into the racist talk, I got to bring this up real quick. Where is the article? Somewhere.
Rick says waste of silicone. We didn't buy it. Like, who cares?
That's true. We did not buy it.
Like, Kayla says shit about, like, all these women get work. Who fucking cares?
Nobody cares. As long as it looks good, I guess.
Yeah.
You know? No, I'm not a big fan of women messing their faces up and looking like Muppets.
No, but putting in bigger tits is like doing God's work.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. Bigger tits
Nobody
are
wants
fine.
to feel up a fucking wall.
I like natural boobies a lot better. But if a girl doesn't have them and she wants to do a little bit of an enhancement or a lift or something like that, spend the money and do what you do.
Yo, that's like being an athlete. Like you're improving your game. You're going to a camp to work out to be better.
Yeah.
Fucking haters.
Twisted Dream says OnlyFans, so cue the butthole talk. Because we had talked about no butthole pics with the Shannon Elizabeth and Jamie Priestley.
Mm-hmm.
And what's that chick that
the Cylon?
Yeah, that's doing it. Real quick talk about Spider-Man Noir or Spider-Noir. Just because I have it in the title here, I don't want to skip over it just to get to the DC Blackout talk. Spider-Noir, dropped on Wednesday. I believe it was Tuesday or Wednesday. And I have to say it's fantastic. It's a fantastic show. I think everybody should go out and watch it. It's probably one of the best superhero shows, like series on streaming.
Top 5.
This blows away, in my opinion, anything that Marvel has put out on Disney Plus. And I liked a couple things over there. And I'm trying to think of, I'm not including the Netflix stuff. I'm talking about modern day streaming. So take all the Netflix series out from the past.
Spider-Man Cloak and Dagger. I'm kidding.
Yeah, Spider-Man Noir was fantastic. Yes, the Spider. I'm praying for a second season. I have to imagine they're doing a second season. I have no idea how the ratings are doing or how they even keep track of that stuff these days. But Nicolas Cage, being 62 years old, a fan of the characters, a fan of comics in general, brings a lot to this character. Gives it a zany feel. You get the Nicolas Cage isms that we've grown to love and expect over the years of his acting. And it's just shot so well. It's shot so well. The scenery or the cinematography is great. I watched the color version, although the black and white version is still good. But I like the color version because of all the different colors. Like Sean, you said it reminded you more of like a comic book with the color patterns that they chose, right?
Yeah, it reminded me of the classic, not classic because it's over 30s, but of The Shadow, The Rocketeer, The Phantom.
Yes.
It's stylized in the sense of that era that they're going for, but it's bold but subtle in a sense where it just works. Like it's beautifully done, beautifully shot. It's really well. Kudos to them.
Yeah, no, shout out for sure. We got Sheldon Martin in the house. Good to see you, brother.
Pegging isn't new
Yes,
for me,
also.
friendo, but it is for Disney.
Says Spider-Man going OnlyFans.
Hope
Maybe.
so.
Yeah, we'll see.
Sign up for Occult Descent. Drop your number 2. Drop your
Sheldon,
link.
drop your link.
Yeah.
Drop your link. I still need to watch it. Definitely do it, Michael. I'm telling you, it depends on what you are. I mean, there are harsh critics out there for whatever reason. I want just something that's fun, that I can disappear into the story for a little bit. I'm not judging these things with too fine comb or magnifying glass and try to find all of the all of the problems with it. I'm sure like anything that there's probably some kind of issues that people could. I don't care. I thought it was good. I thought Nicolas Cage did a great job. I thought the chemistry between the cast was very well done. And I like I don't know a damn thing about the Spider-Noir character. So I'm just going into it blind and just going with what the series presented. So I'm not going to be like, oh, they changed this origin or they didn't do this or they didn't do that. So this is just what I have to say about the Spider-Noir stuff. No spoilers at all. Go check it out. It's really good. Once this has been out for a little while, we'll probably do more of an actual review of the series and break it down a little bit more, the things that we liked within it, maybe the stuff we didn't like. I mean, it's not a perfect show, but it's very good. What they might be setting up for season 2, all that kind of stuff. But if you like that noir stuff, if you like the 1930s feel, like Sean said, like the Shadow, because there are things in the series that reminded me of like a Shadow kind of feel, I loved everything about it. Like there's nothing that I really have anything to complain about as of right now. Now I got to watch it again at some point to go a little bit further, but so far I give it like a 9 out of 10. Right now, a 9 out of 10. And I think that's pretty damn good. Twisted Dream says the costumes were excellent, not overdone, believable, and it's like they bought a Silver Age comics to life. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, the spider costume was very very simple, but worked very well. His eyes lit up when he tapped on it. That was pretty cool. They added some fun scenes to it. I like that they used the black web. I don't know if he uses black web in the comics or not, but I like that the black web probably showed up very well in black and white as well. But it gave a uniqueness to his character. Michael says Nick Cage and his love of the old time classics. How could this miss? No, that's what I'm saying, and he nails it. He really does nail it. And I know that there's probably stunt doubles out there that did a lot of the action scenes. You know what I'm saying? Because he's 62 years old.
Yeah.
However, as far as just the scenes where he's Ben Reilly, I thought he moved very well. He didn't move like a 60-year-old. Like he was very animated with his Nick Cage,
That's cocaine.
his movements and stuff. Yeah. There we go. There's the link for Occult Descent. Guys, go sign up for that on Kickstarter today, please. Do that. Help us out. Let's get those signups as high as we can get them before we launch. We've got Drawing Aces in the house. What's going on, brother? Good to see you.
On?
Don says, I'll check the episode out tonight. I dig Nick Cage. If you guys like Nick Cage, you're going to love the series. If you don't like him, you probably won't like the series. It's very Nicolas Cage in his mannerisms, but I think he knocks it out of the park. He does just a little enough crazy within the character, which keeps him on the edge. And I like the way they depict Ben Reilly in the show as being just kind of on the edge, ready to lose it any second. Just almost insanity, right? Spider had a lot of flaws. He got his ass kicked a lot, and it made it suspenseful. Yeah, he wasn't like overly powerful like you would think Peter Parker would be, and again, I don't know the character's origin or what his power set is, but he wasn't just let me jump on the scene and just take everybody out in a second. It was almost like Daredevil. Daredevil gets hit, slapped around in his fights. He was way more believable, and Nicolas Cage definitely took some punishment in the series. Not even Nick Cage can make me care about the MCU these days. Fair enough, my friend. Fair enough. Twisted Dream says a 10, a fucking 10. Yeah, I would almost give it a 10. There's one reason, and I gotta go back and watch it again. There's a reason why I pulled it from a 10 and made it a 9. And it's because within the story, I probably would have done something just a little bit different. But overall, very, very well. Going to be easy. That's a good point. That's going to be a great Halloween costume. I didn't even think about that. Maybe I'll do Spider-Noir for Halloween this year. Yeah, the characters were likable, and that's the thing, like, there are too many modern shows now where characters are unlikable, right? Like The Boys. I don't like any of the characters in The Boys. Don't care a single thing of any of the characters in The Boys. They could all die. I couldn't care less. I'm not attached to the characters whatsoever. And it seems like a modern-day trend, storytelling that way. These characters were very likable. You worried about his secretary. You worried about the dame. I love the word dame. Let's go back to the 1930s.
You can't call them that. That's sexist.
Let's do it. I love you worry about the dame's character and her kind of weird story arc that they have in there. Obviously, you worry about Ben Reilly and his life that's going on. It's a deeper character than just a dude in a mask, I just want Face Off too. Hey, I would be down to get Travolta and Cage together to do a face-off too. A couple 60-year-olds just doing their thing. I'd be fine. You know what's funny is I used to complain so much that Sony didn't know how to do Spider-Man for so many years, but they actually have. Well, granted, because I've not been a fan of like the Venom stuff or Morbius or Craven, which I haven't seen, but I heard it was an okay movie.
Black Widow sucked.
Black Widow, thank
Not
you.
Black Widow.
No, Spider-Woman.
Yeah, that sucked. That was horrible.
But this was a hit, and I think it's because it was done by people that genuinely love the character. And Nicolas Cage is one, and he's got the star power too. Like, he doesn't sign on. This is his very first TV series. He's never done a streaming series, TV series before. He's only ever been a movie guy, and so he's only signing on if he's got the creative power to make it the way he wants. And he's a giant comic book fan, so he's going to go out and make this the way that it should be made. And it came out very fun, very enjoyable. I think everybody should definitely give it a chance. Madam Web, thank you. That's what it was. Madam Web.
Yeah, that sucked even worse.
I heard about The Boys Final, laughed my ass off. Yeah, I haven't watched the series since season 3, but I see clips all the time on X. You can basically see most of everything that's going on with people, dropping stuff on X, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm glad I wasn't watching that shit.
Yeah, I had my head down for most of it. Like, it was fine. I just wanted to finish it, but whatever. Too much cock in my face.
Yeah,
I never
it's
say
too much. We don't need it. We say this all the time. We don't need the male genitalia flopping around on these TV shows all the time. Like, let's get back to female nudity. Can we do that?
Yeah.
Can we get back to the female nudity instead of male nudity all over the place? That's what we need to do. Okay, let's jump into this because we're an hour into the show.
Yeah.
We're an hour into the show. Let me get to the bookmarks. We got. Oh yeah.
Look at that.
Oh yeah. That's not.
Who's
Okay. Who was that? That was Gal Gadot.
Damn.
Yeah, she. Okay, well, fucking.
Let's fucking talk about this.
Okay.
Racism can wait. It's always gonna be around.
Gal Gadot apparently posted this on her Instagram or something the other day. I don't know what the point is, but maybe she's heading to OnlyFans at some point here as well. So. I don't know, but yeah, I was like, God bless her. You know what I'm saying?
Bless her. Yeah.
God, good genes.
Mm-hmm.
Full frontal female nudity. That's what we need to get back to.
Who cares? Never mind.
Yeah, she's one beautiful woman. Still, I mean, she's not that. How old is Gal Gadot? She can't be that old.
A couple years younger than us.
In her 40s,
probably. Not even
probably.
40. Probably not even.
All right, let me look it up here. 41. So.
Wow.
Yeah, older than I thought, but still looking fantastic for 41. Gail can get it too. Yeah, I agree. May not be a point, but I've got a tip for Gail.
Nice.
Says, give me a remake of Tango and Cash with Godot and Johansson. Oh, like, so a female version.
Oh, shit. That'd be cool.
I'd be down with that.
Yeah.
That'd be a good pairing. That'd be a hot movie to watch.
Hell yeah.
Awooga. She's my age. All right. Well, she's a little younger than us.
Yeah.
All you youngins out there.
But she's legal, so we'll take it.
And that's right. Feast your eyes. But yeah, I did see that. I did bring that up. Like I said, I just have a bunch of random stuff always to look at here and to talk about. We'll do some more Spider-Man Nowhere talk as we get going. There's a lot of things. Let me find that article. So many things. Oh no, sorry. It's an actual article that I brought up. We're gonna present this first, and then we got a couple videos to watch. So we got to bring up the actual issue here. There's this thing. Let's jump into racism talk.
I love it.
There is this thing called the DC Blackout that's going on, which I didn't hear much about at all. Oh, the trademark 2000 says Jesus loves you. Yes, he does.
He does. And, he loves you too.
That is a fact. That is an absolute fact. Agreed. And thankfully he does. Okay, it says DC Comics is being targeted by a new boycott campaign over black-led superhero books. I don't want to read this entire article, especially because they don't have a breakdown with the cool AI voice to do it. Let me jump down here.
So you're not going to get the full story.
We're going to jump into what exactly is going on.
Okay.
And we're going to watch a couple videos to see what people are really talking about. Where is it? Where is the part in this article? Is this what we're saying? It's in here somewhere. All right, well, it says a group of content creators is coming together to call for a boycott of all the DC comics after what they feel is a dearth of black-led comic books in the company's primary continuity. A new organization called the Black Comic Alliance, very original, led by comics content creators James Portis III, not sure who he is, or maybe that's the dude whose video we're going to watch here in a second, is calling for fans, readers, and creators to withhold financial support as well as cease content creation for DC Comics publishing initiatives until meaningful structural changes are made regarding black representation in their mainline continuity. Now, this is always just I don't understand these things. I really don't. Like, it's just like, what are they looking for? Do they want
clout,
black versions of every single comics or every single characters out there to tell their own stories, or do they want an equal number of black characters to white characters? Like, what are you really looking for? Right, when these people are saying this kind of stuff, and these are things I thought we were done with back in 2000 or in 2024. I thought we were kind of done with this stuff, you know. But
nope.
These people, they're still around. They're still around. They're still creeping out there, still doing their thing. And we're gonna take a look at a couple videos here. They're gonna dive into what this is actually about, because this article is fine, but I want to hear it from their own mouths. Wiley J says, if a black creator or characters sold DC. If black characters sold DC would produce them simply as that ridiculous. You know, I agree. And I don't think it's necessarily black characters don't sell. I think they don't want to create new black characters because they're worried that they won't sell. Black characters in the past have been some fantastic characters. We've talked about it before. Obviously, Spawn is one of the biggest ones. People say, you know, whatever, you don't really know he's black because he's burned up all this time. All right, Bishop. Fantastic character. In the 90s, all us white kids, we loved Bishop, right?
Milestone.
Milestone. Great characters. I love Rocket. I love Icon. Not so much Rocket, but Icon was a sick-looking character design. I love the fact that he was a Superman rip-off of a character, but I liked his story. I was down with it. People love Blood Syndicate, Prototype, Black Lightning. Wait, no.
No, Prototype
Static.
was Ultraverse, and he was Hispanic.
Oh, not Prototype. What was the Milestone character?
There was Hardware.
Hardware, thank you.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Hardware's
Hardware is what I'm thinking of. People like these in the 90s. We loved it. We didn't care about the skin color of the characters. Give us cool characters, fun stories. You know, like
right.
So black characters have always been around. Blade. You know what I'm saying? Blade. Everyone loved the character before it was a movie, and then the movie came out. Everyone loves Wesley Snipes. You know, it was awesome. Black Lightning series incoming. Did they already make his Black Lightning series?
There was a TV show. I watched it. It was hokey. It was cool.
Twisted Dream says, who gives an F about race? Just make good comics with good art. No one gives a damn if the character is black and white. We agree.
Shout out to Michael Jackson.
Unfortunately, there's a lot of people that don't. And it's not the white people. That's the funny thing. Everybody wants to push racism on white people. It's not the white people that complain about the black characters. What the white people complain about is characters that are white. They're turned into black characters. Just create awesome new black characters, and we are on board. Case in point, Chapel comes out in 1992. A brand new black character. Fantastic. Fan favorite right off the bat. A team of Youngblood, Image Comics.
Created by who?
Created by Rob Liefeld.
What?
We'll talk about here in a second.
Okay, I'm with you.
We got YSA in the chat. Good to see you, my friend.
Dude, you are killing it.
YSA is doing fantastic. If you guys aren't following him on X and Instagram, you are missing out. So make sure you definitely go in and finding his channels, his pages, and liking and following. Oz says, is this another Milestone Dakotaverse static hardware scenario again? No, because these are content creators. These aren't like actual artists and writers getting together and wanting to create their own pocket universe to, to acknowledge their culture and their race within, which was fine. Like the 90s was the right place to do that because there was a lot of things happening in the 90s. It worked. Yes, Blade, Static, Omega, Hardware. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with KO, Joe. DC Blackout equals identity politics, that's for sure. Ja Rule is saying Chapel was awesome, coolest dude on the team. Yeah, yeah. Youngblood had Sentinel as well, that's right.
Yeah.
Yep, Youngblood had Sentinel. You had a Stormwatch, had what was that character's name? The leader of Stormwatch.
Battalion. I thought it was Battle
Battalion.
Lion because I'm stupid and dyslexic.
Because we can't spell when we were kids.
Like Battle Lion. Like, all right, I'll go with it. And maybe like 5 years ago, I figured it was a Battalion. I'm like, oh, that makes way more sense.
Steel was an awesome character.
Steel's dope as shit.
Steel was. I mean, he was so cool.
So cool. Shout out to Shaq.
Yeah, yeah, I was following him, but then he just draws too good. That is true. We'll buy his stuff. Buy his stuff. So we're going to check out a couple of people that they mentioned here, because they mentioned one content creator I'm going to bring up here in a second. But I want to play this video because Sean, I didn't even know this existed. This guy is attacking Rob Liefeld, and Sean can go in on this in a second. This is like a 40-second video, so here we go.
Belt's a fraud, man. This was his response to my video on Threads about the boycott of DC, the DC Blackout boycott. And if you're not familiar, myself, a bunch of other creators and fans are boycotting new DC titles in an effort to push for more black-led ongoings, more representation in comics. Whether or not you agree with the boycott, I don't really care. The reason this is so ridiculous to me is Rob Liefeld is someone who, you know, very famously left Marvel Comics to with a bunch of other artists to start Image Comics because they wanted the credit that they felt like they weren't getting, the representation that they felt like they weren't getting, the money that they felt like they weren't getting. So he's someone who famously took a big gamble because he was fighting for what he felt he deserved.
Is he trying to equate racism to
Rob Liefeld, yes.
A guy that's in the industry trying to be a creator?
Probably, I don't know.
Yeah, because he's trying to like justify this cause.
His cause, yeah, sure.
But he's trying to
Why
say
not?
like this is coming from a guy, Rob Liefeld, that bucked the system, but it has nothing to do with race. That was about creators' rights. It had nothing.
Well, he's
to do
gonna find a way because this is a Smarty McSmarty Pants, and he's a content creator. And he's got a cute little blue nose.
Yeah, what is going on with that blue nose?
I don't know. Maybe like cocaine burn? Because that happens.
It could be. That could be. All right, see what else he
Again,
says.
the credit, the representation, the money, whatever, right? And it's funny to me because not having an actual discussion, just throwing out something like that, you know, again, if that's how he feels, that's how he feels. But it is funny to me that someone who, in his own way, fought for what he believed in and fought for his version of representation.
It's such a horrible comparison. Rob wasn't fighting for representation.
He's fighting for his rights of his characters.
He was fighting for rights as a creator, as an owner of his characters. That's what he was fighting for. Not representation. See, these people just they try to equate things that aren't there. They try to put a connection, and he's just trying to do this because he's attacking Rob because they had a beef on Threads or whatever, TikTok or who knows what it was. But his reasoning doesn't make any sense because that has nothing to do. Rob had nothing to do with. You know, he's like, I need to be seen. Rob wasn't like, I need to be seen. I need to be represented. You know, like he was like, no. He's like, I made these characters. I want this money. I'm gonna go and do my own thing so I can make even more money and create and have my own rights to all my characters. It has nothing to do with race.
So I can provide for myself and my family. And,
there you go.
And his dynasty, is that the word?
Yeah.
Regardless, you know, like for his history, for himself. This guy's a bozo. So then he went on calling Rob a racist. And I just saw this today because Rob shared some screenshots on, I guess, one of his stories to social media where people were saying, fuck you to this guy. And, you know, Rob's like, the Liefeld Legion. Look, I've known Rob for almost 25 years. Say what you want about his art. Big deal. Matter of opinion. Guy's not fucking racist. Like, the worst you could say about him is, like, his breath smells like after eating a meal. Like,
oh, wow.
Okay. Like, he's a nice-ass dude. Look at his studio. Look at Extreme Studios. Multiple black people, Hispanic, Asians, Jews, whites, like blacks. Did I say blacks right? They're there. Like, the guy was hiring on merit and talent. Like,
Yeah.
and these were not white people. There were white people there, but like, this is kid shit. You know, people are just fucking kids. They
Clout chasing.
cloud chasers, and
is
you know
what we call
he's
it.
smart. This guy's smart. I guarantee you, if this shit goes on for another month or so, he's gonna get hired because Warner Brothers doesn't want to see their IPs as racist or some bullshit. So they're gonna give him a job as a writer and a high market one. Because Marvel did that to some Asian chick a couple years ago that were saying they were racist towards Asians.
That'd be a mistake if they did that, because I don't think
It's gonna happen.
Not in this day and age where the woke isn't as strong as it was. Like back
They're
then,
bringing it back.
they're trying to, right? They're absolutely trying to with this stuff. Twisted Dream says, okay, well, DC is actually the only one doing good in sales. Could this not be a secret market war? I don't think so.
Oh, you mean like he's a plant from Marvel?
No, a plant for. Well, what? Oh, yeah. Well, maybe.
Well,
okay.
You know,
I
probably
just- I
DC.
don't-
Well, you know, all press is good press.
Yeah. The representation, Furcow, Jim Lee didn't create Korean miniverses. Yeah,
Right.
it's
Right.
it's a great point.
I had on my YouTube channel a bunch of videos from the Wildstorm days where they were jamming out.
Yeah.
And, like, this is like early 2000s, like early mid 2000s, like maybe by 2012 or whatever.
Yeah.
People were like, that's when I first saw this bullshit go on. They're like, Jim Lee doesn't create Korean characters.
Oh god.
Like, that shit wasn't even like the furthest in my head when I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But isn't Warblade fucking Asian? Like Reno Bryce or some shit?
I think Warblade was Asian. I can't quite remember. I think Voodoo was Latino, wasn't she?
She
wasn't.
maybe
Yeah,
Dominican,
she wasn't a white character. She had a shade of brown to her. She's hot as hell.
definitely wasn't Mexican, but she was definitely some sort of Latino of the island errors.
When the left made their own thing, also didn't tell people to stop buying comics from anybody. He always has the blue tape cringe. Does he? Is that just his thing? Okay. I guess you gotta have a shtick.
I need a shtick. I have a
Got the
shtick
Colt
somewhere.
goggles on. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. This dude's angles to try and get. That's what Sean was saying.
Yes.
Whatever, and I hope not. Yeah, I hope not at all. I guess it doesn't make any sense. Like Marvel not selling to let's call DC racist and people go with Marvel. I can see what you're saying there. I don't think that that's what it is.
Yeah.
But good point, guys. If you wherever you're watching it, please hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Hit the bell for notifications. Do a lot of good stuff. Share it out on social media. Let people know that we're live. Come on in here and join the conversation and have a good time. If you're watching this afterwards, please comment below to any of the subjects we've covered on the show. I will gladly engage you in conversation in the comments afterwards.
And not for nothing, isn't it like defamation of character for calling someone that they're not?
I mean, yeah, but it's just like that's what people do nowadays, and they've been doing it now for like what 10 years, where you can just call anybody whatever they want. It's what it is. Yeah, it's because people used to be scared of that, and now it's been used so much that people just don't care. You know, you're gonna call you whatever they call you. It's just people don't really care anymore. Alyssa Wong called
Yes.
Oh, Sabalski out for using age. Oh, that's right, he did.
Yeah.
And then got hired. Oh, is that the chick you're talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah.
Well, that was just because he was trying to cover his. See, that was different because he was impersonating an Asian person. And he's like, oh, that's bad for business. Never gave a single F about a character's race. I've only ever cared if they were interesting or not, which is most of us, man.
Yeah.
Most of us.
Well, you
I
have
would
common
say.
sense. So, welcome to the world.
He can't fight physically, so he fights online. A battle's typical for these guys. Yeah, Soy, I get you.
Well, he's also fighting type 2 diabetes, apparently.
Oh, jeez. The only Aussie character from back then was Flashpoint and Stormwatch, and he was noted to be racist. Interesting. I guess I don't remember that. She was so wrong about that. All right, let's see when he wraps this up.
You know, all of a sudden thinks that that's dumb. Rob Liefeld's a fraud, man.
Okay, that was pretty much it.
Oh, well.
So there's that guy just doing his thing. There was a video that Sean shared with me. It's, that is just whatever. Now, another big content creator that I've only become aware of because he went out and attacked Rob from Comics Explained is this guy right here, this Blurred Without Fear. I have no problem saying that this dude he's a racist, and a lot of these people are, like with the way they talk. If you don't think black people can be racist, then you're wrong. That's just what it is. Everybody can be racist to anybody. That's just the world we live in, Sean's that serious fight. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, it is.
Sean, nice goatee, bro.
Thank you. I got lazy for 2 weeks, and I'm like, let me try this out. And the broads are liking it.
People digging it.
Yeah.
All right, so this is this guy. I just want to give him.
He looks like he's having a stroke.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. He's like,
too much Kool-Aid.
So let's hear what he has to say here with the Disney Blackout. So this is Disney Blackout, why a DC Comics boycott is necessary. So I'm sorry to put you guys through this. This is only, let's see, not that long. Let's see. All right, let's get through the commercials. No, get off here. All right. This is 18 minutes. We're going to fast forward this. We're going to go into high speed. Let's do 2 minutes. Or two times. This should be fun. All right, here we go.
Beating the allegations, and the DC So White campaign has now had to move into phase 2. And that phase is the DC Blackout. And in this video, I'm going to tell you what DC Blackout is and why it has to happen. Let's talk about it. So when all of this initially kicked off, it became apparent that this was not just a random thing that had happened. This seemed to be a pattern. And I talked to a lot of different people, did a lot of research, digging into the history of DC Comics, and something became incredibly problematic to me. And it's why I've gone so hard in the paint against DC Comics.
Yeah, it's like, who did you talk to?
Yeah.
Name names.
Drop receipts, motherfucker.
Who are these people?
Yeah.
Who are these people you've talked to and formed this opinion? KO just says Blurred is always on a soapbox on black and queer rights. Sounds, very SJW, modern day liberal, woke thinking. Sheldon Martin says the spirit of Type 2 has him speaking in tongues.
That's funny.
I didn't watch the Spawn one. I'm not sure.
We don't care.
Sorry, Absolute Batman is too good to boycott. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like things are good.
And you guys have common sense, so
yeah. By research,
Blackout sounds like a cool fucking storyline for the Black Lanterns.
Sounds like a cool character.
That's what I thought.
Wait, there was a character. Wasn't Blackout Ghost Riders the vampire?
Oh yes. Wait, they're stealing from vampires now?
Man, they ripped that off.
That's monstrous.
Marvel ought to sue them over that.
Yeah.
By research, he looked for opinions that matched his own. Yeah, that's all these people
do.
What I do. They live in an echo chamber, and they never talk to people outside of the echo chamber because they don't actually really want to be challenged on their beliefs or their thought process. They just need people to pat them on the back and agree with them so they can go on about their day and think that they're in the right and everybody else is in the wrong. That's all these things ever are. And that's why these people are, I don't want to say a cult or anything, but they're just...
It's a cult. It's cult-like thinking.
It's cult-like thinking. It's this hive mind thinking, and they're basically just preaching to each other. So I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to watch this video. We'll stop it. We need to stop it. But this boycott is going to do absolutely nothing. It's going to get a little bit of attention, and then it's going to do nothing because it's not going to hurt sales at all because nobody gives a crap. So just as long as they know that, let's go. Night Saber. Oh, yeah. He was the right.
Yeah.
That guy. The Australian guy.
That was Rob's Gambit guy. He was cool as fuck.
Yeah, he was cool. I liked him.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Cool.
And it's because when we brought up the idea that there hasn't been a black character-led ongoing series in what has now been, by this particular point, 1,200 days. That is damn near 3.5 years worth of time. It became apparent to us.
I like that these people are so obsessed with it. You have to break it down by days to make it just seem that much worse. Like, it hasn't been a black-led comic book or character in 1,200 days. All right. Sorry about that, I guess.
You know, no, I can't say that. Fuck. I wish we weren't live.
You know what? I'm gonna do this guy solid. I'm gonna create a black character written by a white guy, and we're gonna do a black led character. Let's go.
Yeah.
Looking at the current business model of DC Comics, the fact that they have somewhere in the neighborhood of 50 or more ongoing series running right now, that you walk into a comic shop, any one of those 50 titles that are in circulation right now could potentially be on your LCS's comic shelves. It became very clear that this felt like, I won't say racism, but it felt like an implicit bias and ignorance that basically was going on. The fact that DC didn't even realize it had been that long, and the fact that you go on the DC Infinite app and just look up there on the...
It's because
these look like awesome comics to me. Like
these are great. Let's go.
Muhammad Ali. Okay, great. That was like 60 years ago, but still, Muhammad Ali, one of the greatest illustrated comic books of all fucking time. You fucking cuck. But yes, that was 56 years ago. Whatever.
But it's just, I don't know. Again, the point that's being made is nobody cares though. Nobody cares. Like, that's the thing. The only people that care are people like him in their echo chamber. Nobody has beaten down the door. Look, Kayla works our co-host on The Grift. Kayla works at a comic shop.
One of the top selling comic book shops in the northern East Coast.
Exactly. And there are black people that come into the comic shop all the time buying books. You know what they're buying? They're buying Batman.
What other book are they buying?
They're buying Reaper Destroyer. You know, like, that's a very well. It's funny because she's like, you have a hit amongst the black community down here because there's a lot of people like, oh, dude, the character looks dope, and they're buying the book, but they're not caring about the color of the characters of comics that they are buying, right? And those are actual customers. So it's just these people online. Shout out to Sleeping Psychopath. He's in the house. Says hello to you.
Holla.
Thank you for joining us, dropping the links. I appreciate you very much. Nice. Yes, please go back, Reaper Destroyer issue 2 on the SuperiorPressComics.com as we are waiting for Indiegogo to get off their ass and approve the campaign. Sleeping Psychopath, he says manga. Do black people like manga too?
Love it.
Oh, okay. See,
I'm not speaking for all the.
No, let's just do it. That's so fine. Let's speak for all.
I'm speaking for every single American African in the country.
Yeah, yes. I'm the 8th black, so that's fine.
Yeah, I'm speaking for Joe's heritage, who's an American African.
Yeah.
Yes, they
yeah,
they enjoy manga.
All right, let's go.
How many black people you see at a comic convention running down the aisles going like this? Like, they're Narutoing the fuck out of comic conventions, and I think it's pretty cool.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Let's see what this guy has to say.
Like, this dates all the way back to 1937. That's almost 100 years ago. Like, the closer you get to 100, I know, yeah, it's probably closer to 90 than it is being 100, but still, that is a lot, and that's pretty freaking close to 100 than it is not. You've had over 1,100 titles that were ongoing series that ran for at bare minimum 10 to 12 issues, upwards of 30, 40, and maybe even in some cases 50, 60 issues at any one given time. And here's the scary part about that. Guess how many of them were for a black character? I'll put 10 seconds on the clock. Y'all go see if you can figure it out.
This professional 32 TW SSD, capable of holding the entire collection of the New York Public
Library, sounds like a white
is
guy
something you
when
won't find at Best Buy or any electronics retailer, even if you were willing to drop $1,000.
Sounds like race. Who's doing white voice? That's racist.
Oh, that is racist.
The number is 12, possibly 13, and one of them is kind of controversial. Those titles are none other than Black Lightning, which ran from 1977 to 1978 for 11 issues, Green Lantern Mosaic, which ran from 1992 to 1993 for 18 issues, Steel, which ran from 1994 to 1998 at 50 issues, Black Lightning, Volume 2, which ran from 1995 to 1996 for 13 issues. There was Firestorm in 2004 to 2006.
That was cool.
Issues. There was also an Azrael series that ran in 2009 to 2011 for 18 issues.
Wait. Azrael was black?
All right. Now I'm going to agree with this guy.
When did they make Azrael black?
I can't fucking say my thoughts because we're live and can't edit this shit out.
I don't remember that. Batwing? When was Batwing black? So this is
yeah. That guy's black.
Okay, so we went from like legit comic characters, original characters. Now these are the race swap characters. So these don't count. You know, like, he's just killing his own argument here because these were forced. These were politically forced. The Black Azrael, the Batwing. These were politically forced characters. Yeah, I got Batwing
pink
too.
As shit. Fucking almost see through. Veiny as hell.
Okay. Yeah, I don't even remember that happening. Yeah. Right. Wasn't there a book that DC put out when they did their
Batman's cock was black?
Well, yeah, that too. No, they did a series of books where they put out some brand new characters or you redesigned characters. Tony Daniel did one that was like it was like a Hulk.
Oh, Damage. No, Damage.
Damage.
Cool. There was Damage. Was it Sideways?
Sideways by Roquefort.
Yeah.
And then Philip Tan did one that was like Brimstone. Do you remember that one?
No, but I'll look into that. But then John Romita Jr. did that horrible one with the chick.
I don't remember that. Azrael was white French dude with yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like when was he black? I don't remember.
Unless the French are considered black.
That's what it is. The French are black.
Okay,
yeah.
I'll take it.
Okay, French are black. Les combattants. Yeah, everyone likes
Silencer. Thank you, Gyro.
Okay, here we go.
Batwing, which was spanned across 2011 to 2014 between two different versions of the character that ran for 34 issues. There was also a Mr. Terrific series that ran from 2011 to 2012 at 8 issues. There was a Static Shock series, which was a part of DC's New 52 initiative, and that ran for 8 issues as well. There were a pair of Cyborg series, one in 2015 and ran to 2016 at 12 issues, and another that followed up in 2016 to 2018 at 23 issues. And the final series, and it is the last black character-led ongoing series in DC Comics, which ended its run from 2021 to February 14th, 2023 at 18 issues, was I Am Batman. Now, I did mention that there was a contentious one, and it's one.
It got a sequel. It got a sequel called I Is Black Batman. I Am Black Man.
But so what's he complaining about? You just listed off a bunch of modern day comics with black led characters in a series
that failed due to sales. Sales is what keeps these books thriving. For people purchasing it with their hard earned money. Clearly, they were not good enough or interesting enough. Even though Black Lightning, I think Scott McDaniel had something to do with that. I don't know if he drew or wrote it, but like that guy's a dope ass illustrator.
So here's the thing. It's not the black characters are failing. It's the way they are written is the issue. Yeah. Any legitimate comic book reader, whether you're black, white, brown, yellow, green, purple, whatever, is just wanting to read good stories. So if you're going to produce crap, it doesn't matter if the character's white or black, nobody's going to read it. And that's the problem with a lot of these comics that he's listing off. They didn't do well because, one, people didn't care about the characters. I'm sorry. Nobody wants another version of a character that's already been created, that has an origin, that has a story out there, that already has a following. I'm sorry. That's just not going to do well. And the black community didn't come out, obviously, enough to support it either. That's the thing. You can put this subject and say, like, oh, it wasn't successful. It failed because, white people refused to buy it. Well, apparently the black people weren't buying it either. That's something you got to keep in mind, too. And we just established that black readers also enjoy all sorts of characters. They don't have to see themselves represented in a book and just buy the black characters only. They will buy good comic books regardless. And if the story is crap, nobody's going to buy it. That is just the business, my friend. There's a ton of comic books that have white-led characters that also fail. That's the thing he's not covering here. Go over that. There's a ton of books that fail all the time with white characters, female characters, whatever. It's not just these white books or these black books. Like an anime artist said, their ethnicity, thank you, is anime. They are a fake world. They're not real. Gotcha. Aquaman is white and blind and always getting canceled. Right? That's a great point, right? So you have to have the interest in the character and you have to have the story to go behind it. That's what makes a good comic book. If you don't have that, it's going to be canceled no matter what it is. Nowadays, it's very hard to get brand new series off the ground because there's a lot of mistrust amongst the readers when it comes to a new series because they're getting canceled all the time. So why invest your time and money into a series that might not make it past 5 issues? It's kind of what we're running into here. So this argument to me, it's you're clout chasing. This is all you're doing. You're like, let's go after DC. Let's make a big stink. Let's get in articles. Let's get some more follows to our YouTube, some more likes. But your point is it's really ridiculous. All right, let's go.
That I get why some people may not actually accept this one, and I'm just gonna be honest with you, I get it. And that's Voodoo. She's a Wildstorm character that hails from the original Wildcat series from back in the 90s. She had a series that ran from like 2011 to like 2012. It ran for technically 13 issues. There was 12 plus a 0 issue. And while she has somewhat been seen as racially ambiguous, she is considered a black character at the very least by DC Comics.
What?
Wait, and I know some people ask what the fuck about Silencer. Silencer is actually not black. This is actually
Wait,
what? Wait, what?
Hold
this
on
guy's
a
blowing
second.
my mind.
Wait a minute. Wait. He just said that she was Latino, but she's considered a black character. Wait.
Well, she's Dominican?
All right, hold
Or
on.
different part of the island of Cuba? Like,
what is it? Hold on a
Puerto
second.
Rican?
I'm just gonna be honest with you, I get it. And that's Voodoo. She's a Wildstorm character that hails from the original Wildcat series from back in the 90s. She had a series that ran from like 2011 to like 2012. It ran for technically 13 issues. There was 12 plus a 0 issue. And while she has somewhat been seen as racially ambiguous, she is considered a black character at the very
Racially ambiguous, but considered a black character. What does that even mean? Okay. But see, okay, so now these people can just be like, all right, she's got darker skin, so we're gonna claim her as our own. That's what it is. Like we'll just consider, yeah, she was Latino, exactly. I thought everybody knew that.
Yeah.
Maybe Afro-Latino. I just thought she was straight Latino.
Latina.
Latina.
Your verbs, right?
Yeah.
Please.
Creole? What?
Like Cajun?
Oh, no, because she never had the accent.
No.
Now I'm not sure what a black character is. I know that's that threw me for a loop on that one. I have to say okay. Here we go. Oh, so he brings this up in an interview yesterday with Dan DiDio, because he's all things Voodoo, I guess.
Wow.
Conducted on The Advocate, DC Comics confirms that Wildstorm and Wildcat's black superhero. I've been confused about her ethnicity since inception. Voodoo will be showing up in a big way this year as an advocate for the LGBT community in the new 52 reboot.
I'd like to see her scissor a chick.
I mean, I'll
cool.
watch you. I'll watch you suck on some boobies and stuff. You know, like that's fine. But look, Dan DiDio is not the voice on the. Why don't you go to the person that created Voodoo, Jim Lee and Brandon Cho?
Yeah,
and they could probably tell you a lot better than just a random quote by Dan DiDio from 2011 with the new 52 launch. So I'm sorry. To me, that's ridiculous. It's just like, oh, you know what? She's a little darker than white. We're gonna claim her as black. So
that's not how it goes.
I don't think that's how it works. All right, let's keep going.
Released by DC Comics, if no one else. And I know some people are going to ask, well, what the fuck about Silencer? Silencer is actually not black. This has actually come from John Romita Jr. himself, who is a co-creator of the character. She's actually Polynesian. Regardless of the situation, that is a group of 12...
Look, Polynesians aren't black people, okay? We will claim... because I'm an eighth black, you know, I can say this. We will claim Voodoo as black, but Polynesians, no. Just so you know. That's where we draw the line, okay? So I'm sorry, Polynesians.
As somebody who's 33.33333 and like more threes Mexican on paper,
that's true.
I claim her for Hispanic.
You should do that. I like that.
Yeah.
Look, I'm also part Puerto Rican. I'm going to claim her as Puerto
that's
Rican
black.
because it makes more sense.
Yeah.
It makes more sense, you know. Okay, here we go.
Possibly 13 different ongoing series that DC has released since 1937, almost 90 years ago, out of a stunning 1,100 plus series, roughly 3% of the ongoing series DC has ever made. And it's not that they don't have the characters either.
Watching this dude in double time is hilarious. Watch this guy's head. Watch his head. This is like bobblehead city. I love it.
12, possibly 13 different ongoing series that DC has released since 1937, almost 90 years ago, out of a stunning 1,100 plus series, roughly 3% of the ongoing series DC has ever made. And it's not that they don't have the characters either. I want to dispel that myth. They do have the characters to support that type of thing. Because right now, DC has, I would say maybe 160, maybe 170 of those characters are black. And I mean, that kind of ranges a lot of different types of characters from
that's a lot.
People who are more like, you know, main characters,
Wait.
characters.
Most of these characters, though, are just derivatives.
Yeah.
So I don't understand his argument. Is he wants more derivative characters, or he wants original characters? Because I want original characters. I'd be on board with him in this conversation, saying like I would like black original characters, more black original characters. I don't need a black Superman, a black Batman, a black Green Lantern, whatever. I don't need that. I would like original black characters. Can you do that? Can you advocate for that? Don't just be like, hey, all the black characters, let's look at all the black characters in DC. A lot of them are just rip-offs of the white characters. And that I don't know. They're cool with that. I guess they're cool with that. Let's just rip off some more white characters. You know, don't create brand new
Isn't that
black
stealing?
characters. You would think that is stealing, yeah.
Yeah.
What if she's darker than black? Well, that's a good point. How do you reconcile that? Wasn't this guy in Fat Albert? Maybe, I don't know.
That's just mean. But
Yeah,
funny.
that's funny. These are all hand-me-down heroes. What the fuck? Make new cool characters. See, that's what I'm saying, Gyro. I can sit here being a white guy and say, like, I would like to see brand new characters and put the time in, just like they did back in the day when we all fell in love with characters like Chapel. Chapel was badass character. I didn't even care that he was black. It made no never mind to me when I was a kid. You know? Yeah, I think all of us. You see, that's the funny thing. Like, we're all called racist for this, but every white person, and I'm not assuming that you're all white in the chat. I'm just saying from my point of view.
You're white in our eyes.
You're white in our eyes, yeah. But we can sit here as a white person on these panels and say, like, we would like to see brand new black characters because we don't give a crap about skin color. Never have. Mm-hmm. What we don't like is let's just do it for political reasons and swap a character that's white and make him black, or let's make a black version of an already established character. That's going to be inferior just in general. All right, here we go.
Being like complete background characters. But yeah, a lot of the time, black characters and other ethnicities of characters are often used as background filler. They're just there to maybe say something every now and again, and just to be there to give the
Who is
appearance of
that?
diversity when it's really not the case. Do I think DC Comics is racist for this? No, I just think they're ignorant. And I will say, having talked to some people in the industry and kind of listened to some conversations, DC is just very risk averse. They see black comics as a risk, which is funny because there's a narrative going around saying that black books don't sell, but that is not true. Because if you go look over at Marvel, Black Panther and Storm are household names. As a matter of fact,
Listen, Black Panther is a classic character that has been around for forever. That's hard to kind of compare that. You can't say like, hey, black comics sell because of this one example. You know, it's mostly because they're like, hey, I've got a Superman. I don't need another version of Superman. I've got Batman to read. I don't need another version of Batman. You know, Black Panther was his own original character with original origin. It was all his own. He wasn't the Black Spider-Man. He wasn't the Black Daredevil. He was Black Panther. And people like that because he now
says it all.
His name says it all. And he has his own origin and his own lore, his own history. So yeah, of course, there's a built-in following. And of course, the movie probably helps out a lot as well. But that's just, it's a poor example.
Yeah.
It's a poor example.
Storm's recent series, not Storm Earth's Mightiest Mutant, but the one before Age of Revelation, that book ran for 12 issues and was a hot title. Like, people were buying the shit out of it. And Black
Wait. If it was a hot title and people were buying the shit out of it, why did it only run for 12 issues?
That's Marvel shit. They want to do, they rebranded #1 because #1 sell more than anything.
All right, well then it's just a marketing thing.
It's just, yeah, it's
you can't
marketing.
be upset at that. That's marketing, which is bad marketing. Like, I want these titles to run.
Didn't they do that with Iceman too? Like when they turned him gay,
remember.
like that was the era where the #1s kept getting canceled, but they kept being new #1s.
It could have been. Like, I have not kept track of. I hate reboots. I hate constant #1s. Give me long. If you're gonna do that, then why don't you just put out miniseries all the time? Don't do these these ongoing stuff. Just put out 5-issue miniseries at a time. Then you can have your #1s all the time that you want it. You don't have to worry about sales going down because you're only running 5 issues and you're starting over again. That makes the most sense. Why don't they do that, Sean? They knew that in the 90s.
Stupid.
Think about it. Image Comics was always doing miniseries in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
They had their ongoing titles, but they're always doing miniseries in the 90s. Like, that's a smart thing. See if it sells. Put it out there. And then you can always have a #1 for people to invest in and collect and all that stuff.
Yeah.
He's like a bobblehead duct taped to a lesbian vibrator. Damn. Stan Lee created a Black Panther, right? Yeah.
Jack. Yeah.
Yeah, and Jack Kirby, yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Missing those.
White Jewish people,
Yeah.
Don't tell him this.
Panther sells really well. Miles Morales has been consistently selling as Spider-Man for the past several years, probably over a decade now by this point, and has moved on to become a whole movie star. Black characters at DC have sold particularly well too. Mr. Terrific was the most talked about superhero of all of 2025 because of his appearance in Superman. People were wanting to know where his book was, and guess what? All he had was a 6-issue miniseries. So yeah, Black book.
Maybe the
Right
book
there.
sucked.
Yeah.
Maybe the book sucked. Maybe the art sucked.
The writing's boring.
that's got to be taken in consideration by these people in this echo chamber. It has nothing to do with skin color or the characters. Maybe the book just sucked. Look at the creative team behind the book. Maybe complain about that. Maybe say we demand better creative teams to handle these black characters. Fine. Put some better writers on there and better artists. I would buy a book today that had some badass art on it and a good writer. I wouldn't care what the character was because I'm driven by art more than anything. So if you give me a character or an artist on a book that's just visually fun to watch, fun to look at, I'm going to pick up the book, I'm going to read it. And if the story's good, I'm going to stick around. At this point, just do one-shots, all one-shots. That's probably not a bad idea.
This guy wants back shots.
Guys like these guys like these last two give clout chasing the bad name. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty... I mean, but this is what this guy's YouTube channel is built on. And more power to him. He's doing very well. And, you know, yeah, I mean, and I'm not a hater. You do your thing. You know, like, more power to you. You do your business. It's just subject matter. You put things out there, and I'm going to comment on it because I don't understand the argument. I think it's a bad argument. I think it's a reused argument from subject matter from, like, 10 years ago. Like, this to me is like, let's stamp our feet over stuff that really doesn't matter. You know, but we're going to make it seem like it matters because a bunch of us are going to get together and we're going to cry about it. Oh. Miles Morales is not selling. Sucked or over Spider-Man saturation. That's probably a good point. Oversaturation. That's why nobody wants a black Batman. Or because it's just oversaturated. Okay, we got a new character, or we got the same character with a different shade skin color. That's it.
Wait, they made Batman Beyond Black?
No, he was always Latino, wasn't he?
His last name is McGuire or McGinnis.
McGinnis. Oh, so he's Irish.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't know.
Maybe dark Irish.
Could be dark Irish.
He's black Irish.
I don't know. Like a lot of stuff I don't keep track of anymore.
I mean,
because again, I don't keep track because the stories suck, not because characters might be black or white or whatever. So, all right, here we go.
Books and black superheroes, they sell. But the thing is, there's this narrative that black people don't buy comics, and it's not true. There's no data whatsoever to prove that that's the case. And I said this before, but whenever a...
Wait, there's no data to prove that's the case, and there's no data to prove it's not the case.
Loophole.
Oh, got him.
Black character-led book does not sell well, and people always want to go rush to the comments and say, well, black people weren't buying the book. That is not true, because what is more likely is that white people were not buying the book.
I knew it.
That is almost always...
I knew it. I just said that earlier. I said it about 10 minutes ago.
White.
I just said that 10 minutes ago. I was like, the excuse is going to be not that black people aren't buying the book. It's that white people aren't buying the book because it's racist.
Racism.
Nailed it. I didn't even watch this video. I haven't watched this video yet. This is the first time. I knew that's where he was going with it.
Failed us, crackers.
It's the very people that we'll call racist. You're failing us for not buying the book because we call you racist all the time.
That's funny.
It's the white people, my friend.
That's whites. Put some sauce on it.
It's the whites. The whites. It's all you guys in the chat because I'm like
I
said, I'm an eighth black, so it's all you crackers out there.
Yeah, even
you ain't buying enough black
Hispanics.
books.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense.
I guess. All right.
Yeah, Hispanics and
oh, dude, what a great way to pause this. Like, dude, right. Look at those crazy eyes.
Yo, he's sitting on the fucking butt plug.
Like, so now I have to buy comics based on fictional characters' race, and not purely on how interesting it is. Yes. Because if you don't, then you are racist, John.
You're racist.
You're and you know
Viking John.
And you're the worst because you're a ginger. So I mean, they want to replace you anyway.
You're like the black white people.
Yeah.
So you're in the minority of your own.
You can't buy comics anymore based on story or excitement. You have to buy comics because they put a black person in the book, or they put a gay or transgender person. Like, you have to buy these comics if you are white, straight. It's upon you to make sure that these books succeed. And if you don't, then you're a racist. You're a bigot. And we're gonna make content off of that. So I feel bad just having them pause like this. Let's go.
The thing is, like, they're not even showing like the transgender people fucking. So you don't know if one got their prick cut off and how they're trying to scissor each other. Like, this is all science, people, and they're failing us.
They're failing. Yeah. You white straight people are failing the comic book industry right now.
God.
All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get
Or
through
likely
this.
to be the case. Also, the thing is, these books are often not promoted by DC Comics. They don't give as long of a trial period to these books. I talked about this more recently, where the recent cancellation of Green Arrow, that was a book that ran for I think 31 issues, and it was even stated by Scott Snyder that this book had failing sales. The sales numbers just did not support keeping that book going. But that book was given 2.5 years to fail, whereas a black title would barely be given 10 issues. That narrative that black books don't sell, that's bullshit. It is 100% bullshit. White people are more to blame for why black books don't sell.
White people are to blame.
There you
why
go.
black books don't sell.
There you go. Or are black people failing black comic books for not buying duplicates of trash ass books?
But that can't be the case because there's no
Because that
evidence to
wouldn't be
prove that
racist.
black people
Yeah.
don't buy books or that they do buy books. So I mean, you can just but there is apparently evidence that white people don't buy the books. So that's the way we have to approach it. You know, like no real evidence, but we know.
But it's made
we
up.
know that it's the white people.
I just thought of it, so it's got to be real.
That's right. That's it.
Yeah, I am speaking this on the internet.
Yeah, so it's got to be true.
Therefore, it's a fact.
Oh, and don't forget that he talked to a few people.
He talked to a few people.
To a few people.
A few
You know.
people.
Yeah, a few people that agree. So now this is fact.
This is a fact.
So just remember that, guys.
Because there's also know that Spawn is a. And even though technically I have my issues with Spawn, in terms of
Don't you bring up
attack
Spawn, you Uncle Tom.
Oh, we going in.
Don't you fucking bring up Al Simmons. Not in my house, bitch.
Oh, this is going off the rails. Here we go.
But I say Spawn to prove a point that Spawn has now crept on his 375th issue in a series that's been running for 30-something years.
Pause.
That whole argument
sorry.
hold water, and Milestone sold very well.
Go ahead.
Let's get Tom McFarlane around his fucking flowers.
Yeah.
Just in 5
Go on,
issues.
Todd. There you
There
go.
we go. We're going. We're going.
Keep going, Todd. Doing your thing, representing the black people with
From a Canadian
375
standpoint.
issues
Yeah.
over 30 years.
Yeah.
The book's been out. Yeah, but you know what? It's Spawn's not black enough. That's what it is. Too many white people buy Spawn. That's the problem. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you mean, you people?
You people, right?
Funny that evidence is racists. Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. All right. Well, Spawn's good.
Back in its heyday in the 90s. So yeah, that whole black characters don't sell shit does not hold water at all, especially when you go over and.
Why was
Your points are not
Milestone
selling.
Yeah, why was Milestone canceled?
I think I don't
Was
know
it sales?
No, you know what?
Because they were good at first. I remember
they
the
were
sales
great.
being pretty good.
Well,
pretty
not
good
for
at
nothing.
first.
The mid '90s, the comic market bombed.
That's a good point. They probably
You
got
know,
caught
like,
up with the whole bomb.
they
Yeah.
definitely
The
did.
burst.
Yeah.
His Spawn isn't black. He's burnt.
Oh.
That is true. He's a
one.
little toasty. But yeah, there's a reason why Milestone probably failed, and it probably had a lot to do with the bubble bursting.
Yeah.
A lot of things failed in the late '90s when that happened, and
I
some
can
things
find that
didn't
out
come
right now.
back. All right, look it up.
Well, I got the Robert Kirkman video.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I'll come
do
back
that
to
later.
that.
Yeah, we'll do that later. We'll do
get
that
back
later.
to it.
Let's
We'll
get
do
through
that.
this.
Let's do it next week.
We're halfway. Let's see if we can get
indie comic space, and we literally just saw a Kickstarter for Stranger Comics series, the Tales of Asunda hardcover that was on Kickstarter. That book was only asking for $10,000 and got almost $120,000. So
Nice.
yeah, black books sell.
Good
They
for them.
sell. I've seen other Kickstarters
Good.
do that.
Good for
That narrative
them.
does not
Cool.
hold, and that is kind of what gets into the whole DC Blackout of it all. What is DC Blackout? Well, this part is real simple.
Okay,
DC
here,
Blackout
fine.
is a full-on boycott of DC Comics, and I know that's going to be difficult for some people because I know people really love their absolute Batman and their absolute Wonder.
Okay, it's a full-on boycott. Just so we know. Every title. Okay.
Woman, and I know now everyone's like in love and gaga over Absolute Green Arrow right now and all the other Absolute books. My gays and theys don't want to give up that Poison Ivy. Trust me, I don't want to give it up.
Wait,
either.
wait.
But
Wait, his
we were
what?
He says gays and what?
His gays and maze.
Gays and maze? Gays and nays? Maze? Isn't that
Don't bring the gays into
corn?
this. They don't want to deal with this bullshit. They got their
Yeah.
own problems. It's
Yeah.
June. Why are you fucking up June? Is it June? It's June.
It's June. It's
Why are
June
you
now. It's
fucking
officially
up their
June.
month?
June 1st.
Yeah, why are you fucking up their month by bringing up your problems, which are not really at all to theirs? They just want to walk down the aisle.
Yeah. What
They
what about their representation?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When's the last time you had the gay character led series? Why aren't you talking about that? Why is it gotta be black?
Yeah.
You know? Milestone was DC's Malibu. Once it was bought, nothing was done with it.
Milestone was always in DC. Like
Yeah,
they
it was
were
always
a
DC.
Subsidiary.
It was,
they were a division of DC.
Yeah, it was much like Vertigo. You know,
Yeah,
DC always
exactly,
owned
yeah.
it. You know.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a disagreement about royalties with Milestone too? It might have
Probably.
been. I'd have to
Good
go back.
chance.
Probably. Plus, what's his face passed away.
Dwayne McDuffie. Yeah,
Yeah.
they were trying to get it back fully, but he had passed.
Yeah, which he was a big part of it. If there is a faster speed, ask is there a faster speed? Not that we could actually understand, but we're going to get through this, guys. We'll get it.
Asking you to do is to take these books off your pull list. Now you're probably asking yourself, what's the end game? The end game is simple. There are 4 core demands that we want to see met in order to end the boycott. First of which
4.
is 2 to 3 black ongoing titles in main continuity. Not in the absolute universe, not in
That's
DC.
not that much. That's not that much.
I guess that's not that much, but
That's not that much.
okay.
So you only want Little Black?
2 to 3 black characters focused ongoing series in main continuity, not miniseries, ongoing series in the main continuity. I guess you could try that, but if it fails, you're gonna blame white people again.
Yeah.
Probably.
I'll take the blame. I'll take the blame.
Okay, we'll take the blame.
I'm cool.
Vertigo, but in main continuity, because continuity freaking matters. It is almost kind of a litmus test for a lot of people, whether they realize it or not. When people see
DC's got the worst continuity, dude.
Yeah, they suck.
You're talking about the company that's got the worst continuity of all the companies out there. So
They have a crisis every 5 years just to reboot shit. Even that makes no sense most of the time.
All right.
Oh, this is some Elseworlds thing. There are people who would be less likely to even want to mess with it. There were people who were less likely to want to read the Mr. Terrific series that took place in main continuity because it was a year 1, meaning it wasn't present. It wasn't taking place in the current state of things. Once again,
Absolute Batman is not in main continuity and does just fine.
Isn't it their best selling title?
It's the best selling title right now that I'm aware of. The Absolute
Maybe
series
top
in general
30?
is doing very well.
Yeah, it's crushing it.
None of that, like it's a stupid demand. Fine, you want to say like 2 to 3 black character focus series, whether the miniseries or whatever, they don't need to be in continuity. You don't have to have it in continuity. Make it its own continuity. Get a brand new black characters, create it like Milestone did. Because Absolute Batman right now gives you the example. You don't have to have a series that's in continuity with the main series. What's good about the continuity in the main series right now anyway? Can anybody tell me out there that have been following the main continuity? Batman's out right now. Hush 2 is not doing very well. The new Batman that dropped with Jorge, as far as I know, nobody's talking about that. This is all main continuity Batmans and main continuity DC. What's exciting right now is the Absolute brand. So that doesn't make any sense.
we say 2 to 3, and I would even say a hard 3 black main continuity titles. Those could be anything from Cyborg to Vixen to Static or a Mr. Terrific or a Black Lightning or John Stewart or Bloodwind, or I can literally name off like dozens of characters that you could pick from. We also have that these books have black creative teams involved.
Oh, there it is.
Writing and artist department.
See?
Oh,
you can't just have the black characters. They have to have black creative teams. So my idea of creating a black character for this guy so that he can just have some representation in the industry, I was like, I'll do it. I'll create a black character and we'll have a main series. But no, that's not gonna be good enough because I'm not. No, actually, I am. I'm an eighth black, so that will work. That falls under his category. But Sean couldn't do it.
I guess I can.
Well, I guess you could. I don't know. But that's what these are the crazy demands right here. This is just the repackaged woke.
You can make a Dominican
Liberal. Well, I mean, you kind of have like a
the Hispanic shit.
Yeah, so you already have minorities in your books. Look at us, man. Look at us.
I
breaking
based
molds.
my main character for me, and his nephew after my buddy Aaron, who's a Puerto Rican Jew.
Yeah. I actually, and this is not even a joke, I have a black character called Jericho that I can't wait to get into the story. It's just going to take a second for him to get into the book of Reaper Destroyer, but he's absolutely there.
Yeah.
But we're not the right shade to spearhead these characters, Sean.
I got links. Like what the fuck?
Yeah. My great grandma was fully black, so take that as you will. But yeah, that's it. Point 2. So point 1 and point 2, they're both ridiculous. They don't make any sense. But this is just repackaged.
They do. It's on the internet.
Repackaged woke talking points.
Oh, this is why
because
fucking people.
Because a black person is going to write and draw a black character so much better than anybody else. Apparently. I mean, to me, a good storyteller is a good storyteller no matter what. The problem is, if you're going with, you have to have a black character to write a black character, a woman to write a woman, a gay person to write a gay person, blah, 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 down the way. Their character becomes just that. Their character becomes just that. You don't allow them to actually have a rich, expansive story They have to be about the black struggle. They have to be about being gay. They have to be about struggling as a woman. That's what it boils down to, which is why nobody buys your stupid freaking books. Because they're badly told stories. That's what it boils down to. All right, here we go.
It's a pretty straightforward one. And we say this because black people tend to write black characters better. This is kind of a fact of life. It's not to say white people can't write black characters
No,
well,
that's what you're saying.
The chances are really low. That
See, that's...
And let's be real, black people
Jerry
are
Curl.
better at writing.
Yo, you better copyright that before I do.
Yes,
fucking
do
awesome.
that. Do that. I like that, Jerry Curl.
That's great.
Can we just say that we really don't want a black character because they wouldn't have anything to bitch about? I mean, they bitch about it anyway. They find something to bitch about. What is Zach's opinion on all this? I'm talking about Greek Zach, not black. We'll have to ask him. We'll have to put him on. We should have brought him on the show and be like, Zach, as a black man, what is your opinion about this?
As a black puck.
Yeah. So who's writing Martian Manhunter under these rules? That's a good point.
The female green M&M.
They all have to split it. You know, they all have to take turns writing the page here.
Yeah.
There. When he's a black man, right? The black man writes him. When he's an alien, you got to find a Martian to write him. I just, you know.
Or an illegal. Is that what we're calling them?
Or that will work too. An illegal alien, I guess that
plenty of those.
works. You know.
Yeah.
They bitch about cold ice cream,
that.
probably.
Oh, that's funny.
All right, here we go.
Black characters because there are nuances to the multitudes that blackness contains that white people would not be privy to or be able to authenticate. So yes, we want
Okay, that's the thing.
jive.
Again, the character becomes only about its race. That's it. You can't have a white person write the character because they don't know the struggles of the black man. You know, and again, you've boiled down your new character or a ripoff of an old character down to specifically their race. That's it. And so that's why you turn off the majority of readers, because we don't want to tune in to read a book about somebody and their struggles in real life race, because we are buying books to read about fantasy stories, action, sci-fi, superhero stories. We want bigger than life characters that are doing bigger than life things. We don't care about their normal struggles because they're a black person or white person or rich or poor or white or a female, gay, straight. Nobody cares about that. They want to see the big fantastical stories. Give me a character that's fighting the ultimate evil, going to space, cosmic stories. You know, give me that. What you are proposing here, my friend, Mr. Blurred, nobody wants to read, which is why the sales on these books suck.
So is he saying black people can't read?
That's probably what he's saying, yeah.
That's what I'm getting out of this.
Yeah. It's very racist. It's very insulting.
Very racist. Yeah. Where's his white sheet?
We also ask, and this is a very simple one as well, a guaranteed 18 to 24 issue immunity from cancellation.
That's a lot of money.
Thing. Actually, Green Arrow got better than that.
Is that coming out of your pocket?
Wow. 18 to 24 issues without, just regardless.
Yeah.
Regardless. It doesn't matter if the sales absolutely suck. You have to run this for 2 years. Yeah, who's paying for that?
80s. Well,
who's paying for it?
So it's okay. He's got ideas, Joe. He's a man for the people making moves.
Wow. These are impressively horrible points. All right, here we go.
Titles. Green Arrow was given until issue 31 before they finally decided to let that book go. All we're asking
it's all only based because Green Arrow is a white character. he's green, and that ran for 34 issues. So he's like, because the white characters got this long, black characters have to have at least 2 years. Okay.
To give at least similar consideration. Give the book a chance to find its audience. Don't just shit can it after 2 or 3 issues just because the pre-orders didn't take off right away.
You know what the thing about finding your audience is? This is 2026. You find your audience within a couple issues or you don't, because there's so much competition out there. And it's not just comic book competition. There's entertainment competition. Because this is the modern day. This isn't back in the 90s when you had comic books and you had some cable TV, you know, and you had video cassette tapes and movies. Everything is at the tip of people's fingers with their phones for content entertainment. So you don't get a chance to sit there and spend a year to 2 years to find its audience. You need to strike. You need to find your audience quickly, which means you have to make sure you're putting out really good stories, really good creative teams. That's the issue. It has nothing to do with like, oh, let's just put a book out there and find this audience. No, you sink or swim very quickly. That's just the industry. That's where we're at.
Sucks.
And this kind of ties into the fourth and final thing. Guaranteed PR for each of these titles on the same level as what they did to white character-led titles. You probably know every time you see trailers for comics nowadays. DC makes them. Marvel doesn't too, but DC definitely makes them. And it's kind of funny how you don't really see them advertise black characters like that. Dakota Incident didn't really get any advertisement like that. As a matter of fact, Joe Illich, who was on the creative team for the Dakota Incident, he had to pay out of pocket for a promo trailer, one that DC didn't even really use. We asked that DC at least try to.
Did this guy not just see the Dan Slott video of him begging shops to buy his new comic book?
No, what is this?
And he's white. You haven't seen that? Dan Slott, writer of Spider-Man, whatever his new comic book is. He's been going on or had gone put a video out there of him begging shops like, please buy issue 2. Like, you know, we all know you're going to buy issue 1 because it's issue 1, but please buy issue 2 because these books are being canceled at like 5 issues. That's a white dude writing a white character that's going out and doing his own promotion, making videos and appealing to the shops. I don't see him talking about that though, because apparently it's only the black people, the black characters, black creators that don't get the promotion by the big guys. So you can poke holes in all of these arguments. Again, because you were sitting in an echo chamber talking to other people that are just like, yeah, so this is what you think reality is. It's sad. It's a sad reality.
Stupid, Joe. I don't know why we're fucking listening to this guy anymore.
Yeah, Gyro said, guaranteed number of issues. That's not how this works. Speaking the truth. Even his fandom is racist. Well, yeah, that is true. That is true. All right, let's wrap this up.
Reach out to content creators, not necessarily saying they have to be us, but that would be
content
nice.
creators.
Help spread the word about the
Oh
site.
my
I'll be
God.
honest with you, just like how maybe some of you.
So he wants DC to reach out to content creators for promotion just for these books?
What are they gonna do? Throw a cake in some old guy's face and then be like, by the way, buy fucking Black Lightning issue 23 just so we can hit our quota.
It's just going to be like, well, then you're buying content creators to just give good reviews of the book to tell people to buy it. That's not natural growth. That's not natural readership, and that's not going to work. That's going to fail in the end because you aren't appealing to the natural readers.
Yeah.
Because they aren't latching onto your story. These people think that content creators and influencers have way more influence than they actually do. Social media ain't real life. YouTube isn't real life.
What?
Yeah, sorry to break it to people out there. It's just
Joe, we got 103 people watching us. Like, real.
Well, yeah, we got but only 13 on YouTube right now, and
you losers.
X. Yeah,
okay.
so it's not real life, people.
Ah.
Here we go.
Wait a minute, there was a Black Lightning book last year? Wait a minute, there was a Mr. Terrific book last year? Wait a minute, there was a Green Lantern War Drone miniseries like the year before that? You're probably sitting here thinking to yourself, I didn't hear about any of these books. So we're asking that DC not do that. Maybe make an effort to reach out and make these books, presence known to the audiences that would be interested in them the most likely.
You know who they reach out to? The shops. The shops decide what they want to bring in based on what their customers buy.
Yeah.
Pretty simple. Pretty simple.
Yeah.
Last. So yeah, there's that. But yes, we are taking all DC Comics off the pull list. Yes, absolute books as well. Because DC is not going to understand, just like any other corporation, they're not going to understand until you hit them pockets. And I promise you, all you people who think that pre-orders don't matter, trust me, they do matter. Now I'm not saying go to your LCS, just cancel all DC books and then not support your local shop. I want to make sure I get that across as well. Just replace those DC books with something else. Maybe go get something from Image or Boom or Dynamite or Dark Horse or maybe go check out Mad Cave or Alt Comics or Edition Press.
All right,
No.
Those are his points. I can't listen to this dude anymore.
This guy hurts my diabetes.
Yeah, that's a real thing. That's a real thing. No, that's okay. It's just crazy talk, people. So that's what that is. That's the DC Blackout. And I didn't know anything about it. That's the first time I wanted to hear it from somebody who was actually promoting the boycott. Because I'm like, all right, what's this all about? I can read articles. I can have other people talk about it. But let me hear from the mouth of one of the people that's actually pushing this DC boycott. And it's all... it has no weight. It has no steam. It's gonna peter out.
Yo, those two guys definitely got a lot of weight behind this.
That could be. Yeah. So yeah, this is gonna peter out. It's gonna be a fart in the wind. It's gonna stink for 2 seconds.
Let's say what it is. It's gonna Jerome out.
So this is a nothing. This is a nothing burger. It's clout chasing for attention. This is gonna, a bunch of people that are loud on the internet are gonna rage about this, and it's gonna go nowhere. DC Comics is not gonna be hurt by this one bit. Absolute Batman, Absolute Line is killing it. Nobody's changing to conform to these black content creators. I'm sorry. This ain't 2015 no more. You know what I'm saying? People have kind of woke up to that stuff. They're done catering to all these loud voices. keep making comic books for the people that want to buy comic books. Right now, Absolute is doing great. Keep doing that. Not everybody likes it, but there's obviously people out there that are sustaining sales across DC. And who is it? Was it Kirkman that said that Absolute is helping Image sales? Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Absolute line, people go in because it's a much more kind of Image-esque, in storytelling and art, and people are going and they're buying Image comics, so the Absolute line right now is killing it, and DC is going to look at this and they're like, we're not getting worried about it. Not now. Not this time, everybody. We ain't getting fooled twice. Fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me twice. Shame on me. Fool me 3 times. You just can't fool me again. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to George Bush. John says, but isn't Dan Slott someone that blanket blocks? Well, yeah. And tells them to not buy his work. That is true.
He's a hypocrite.
All these people are like, don't buy my book until the sales fail. And then they're like, why aren't people buying my book?
Buying my book. My politics are for everyone except for white people. You're white. I know.
Epic 411 says, why should anyone listen or do what that guy says? Nobody's going to. And that's going to be the funny thing is. This is going to fail. They're going to stop talking about it in a little bit. Or maybe they won't. Who knows? Maybe they'll continue making content because that's
make more content. It'll give us something to do to talk about and shit on. Look, I don't even listen to this guy telling me touch my toes.
When reality, just keep on going, do what you guys are doing. That kind of stuff is just it's ridiculous. But we had to touch on it because everyone's talking about it, and I needed to know exactly what it was that is going on. So there we go. Before we get out of here, everyone, go check out SuperiorPressComics.com. Got a bunch of cool stuff on here, including this Kickstarter right here, a book that we are publishing called Mondor's Rising by Not Black Zach Morris. See, I forgot how to
Zach
pronounce
Morris. No, he's Morris. Zach Morris.
Can we just say he's...
Yeah, he's Zach Morris.
Guys, we are not 6 followers away from 100, which is what I want to get to. Get to 100 followers before we launch this thing. Supposedly, we're launching this in August 1st, but I want to see this get to 100 and well over 100.
2 months.
You guys know Zach here, fantastic artist, creator, black creator, with an ongoing series that Superior Press is proud to be publishing his very first book. So definitely check that out. Sign up for it. Let me drop the link in the
Greeks
chat.
are like black Italians. Let's be honest. It's okay. My history.com thinks that I'm part Greek, so relax. Are you at me?
Yeah.
I'm trying to read Twitter, so
go check that out. Guys, if you haven't yet, the preview book, we just got an order today for the preview book, is still going strong. This is 15 pages of straight pencil and script story, 24 pages altogether with a bunch of extras. You guys want to be able to get the John Malin cover. This will be a full foil cover for $25. If you just want to do $15 for a cover, you can grab my covers as well as all the combos on here that you can get. This is going to be a true behind-the-scenes, like DC Unwrapped kind of style book. Here's the pencil samples, but this will have word bubbles on here so you can read the entire book as you go. This comes out in December. We will be shipping this out in December, which means you'll be able to get this and read pretty much half of the book before anybody that has backed issue 2 gets a chance to read this in 2027. Speaking of issue 2, you can go right to here and click pre-order, or back here will take you to this page that has all of the books, all of the issue 2 books that are crowdfunding right now, because Indiegogo is still dragging their ass on approving the campaign. We're still working on that right now. Hopefully we can get some headway as we get going. But if you do not want to wait and you just want to go right to a creator's personal site and direct or back them there, by all means, please go and do this. We do have the Ethan Van Sciver cover done and ready to go. The black and white version is here and ready to roll. If you guys haven't seen it yet, he did a fantastic job on this, depicting Vanessa on the cover. This is going to Dave Kemp, that will be colored hopefully in the next couple weeks, and we will get that version out there for you. Make sure you're backing that. The John Malin cover is the featured cover on the campaign, which is fantastic. Well done by John himself, knocking it out of the park here, just giving it a very awesome 90s feel, I guess you could say. Very trippy on the cover. Fantastic work by John Malin. Make sure you're picking that one up. And if you guys want to, make sure you are grabbing the... nope, I don't have it on there.
All right, Joe, do me a favor real quick.
Yes.
Can you go back to that? Or anyone, and it doesn't matter. Can
Yes.
you click on that little image right there?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And you click on it again. Look at this high resolution. High resolution.
That wasn't hard at all.
That wasn't hard at all. It's very, very easy, by the way.
What
Very,
else is hard,
very
though?
easy to navigate website, so you can back, you can see what you need to see. I need to add that lightning strike cover, but I do have the cover here. You want to make sure you're grabbing my cover as well for this book, featuring the very sexy, the very evil, the very delicious Vanessa on the cover. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. Make sure you guys are grabbing this. This campaign is running for 13 more days, although I'm sure we'll probably extend it for another 30 days since we only have this site to campaign off right now until Indiegogo's up and running. Possibly maybe doing a Fund My Comic in the future. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, IGD doesn't like money anymore. That is true. Zach Morris. We're just going to go with Zach Morris.
Yeah, we're going with Zach Morris.
Zach the Greek. I like that. Get Reaper Destroyer preview book. Grab that up, please, guys. Appreciate it. IGG is afraid of awesomeness of Reaper Destroyer #2 will crash their site. That's probably true. You know, I got a guy that commented on a post the other day that didn't know that this campaign was even live. You know, so I guarantee you there's a lot of people there over on Indiegogo that have no idea that the campaign is live and can be backed. One, because I don't think people check their emails anymore, which is, you know, if you send out mass email or you send out an update, I don't know how many people are actually checking that out. So the only way you're actually going to know that this is live when it goes live. So we'll see what happens. Vanessa's back uncovered is on the front cover. That's true. Thank you, Matthew. Appreciate you very much. Appreciate you. Links are down below. Go check those out, guys. Help out a independent creator trying to make his way in this crazy, crazy world. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, consider becoming a member of the channel, do all the good stuff. We will be back here Thursday for the Grift. Wait, no. The Grift.
No, yeah.
We had to move a schedule around. So this Thursday, we will be doing the first episode of the Grift now that Kayla's back from vacation. So that's the first official show of the Grift. Make sure you're checking into that. About 10 p.m., I believe, we're going to do on Thursday. Then obviously Ronin Joe show next Sunday, and then next Thursday, everybody, we are finally wrapping up Odd and Stuff. After 6 years, the last episode of Odd and Stuff, episode 275, will be going. We will be having on Michael Bancroft, our special guest, to say goodbye
Bancroft.
to an era.
Yeah, let's make that stick. Banging Bancroft.
Who's banging him?
Not me, but like it's just cool. You know,
Somebody.
He's a banging guy.
He's a banging guy. There you go. Maybe that's what it is.
90s words.
Banging Bancroft. I like
Banging
it.
Bancroft.
All right, everybody, we're going to get out of here. Thank you so much for joining us tonight on the Ronin Joe Show. We will see you when we see you. Make sure you're liking and doing all that kind of stuff. If you're watching this later, please comment down below. Let us know what you think. Even if you have a opposing opinion, I'm down to listen to it. Until then, be good to each other. Take care of one another. And as always, picture me naked. Talk to y'all later.
Kiss my ass.
Peace.
He should do his duty. And to impress him, takes on his multi-armed form and says, "Now I am become death, to destroy worlds."